Hello, everybody! Hi, thieves. Good morning. I'm tired because it's first thing in the morning. Today is the finale for the Gideon the Ninth book club. I should probably start doing more streams that aren't book clubs, too. People are probably getting... Well, it's fun for us in the book club. It's not as fun for everyone else. But I'm excited to talk about the end of the book. Hi, Genji. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Yesterday was Ameko's birthday. And it was really fun. And we went to the mall. And we went to a restaurant. And we went to a thrift store. It was fun. We just went shopping. You loved the book? Oh, good. You finished it. Yay. I'm glad. So are we all ready to discuss it? Hang on, I'm gonna open up the little archive.org in the Discord of the book because I still haven't. I don't know if I'm ever getting my book back from that girl I let borrow it. Where is that link? Here it is. Okay, let me find the page. Well, we don't need a specific page right now. We can just start discussing whatever we want to discuss. Iris is running late. I did see that in the Discord. Oh, happy birthday, Ameko. Ameko. Happy birthday, Ameko. Yeah. Everything really came together in the fourth act. Yeah. Okay, so we had Act 4, and then Act 5 is a really short one, I'm pretty sure. And then the epilogue. Yeah, let me refresh my memory. Which... I don't know where each act starts. Does anybody have a page number for the beginning of Act 4? I really wish I got my book back from that girl at work. 280. 280. Oh, I suppose it's different in this one. Oh wait, here it is. I found it. Okay. Okay, good. I'm in Act 4 now on the digital book. Act 5 is like 3 pages. Yeah, that's the one that's really short. Me after the last stream, I wonder how Gideon's arc will continue in future books. Me after reading the finale. Well, yes, we can talk about that now. What did everybody think about the ending? Should we talk about that first? Well, I feel like that's the thing that's going to be on everyone's mind, right? Gideon. Well, hopefully no. Well, it says there's only 3 people here, so probably there's nobody here who's going to get spoiled. And, well, they're going to get spoiled anyways. She dies at the end. Yeah. What did everybody think about that? Were you surprised? Were you amazed? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. I remember just going crazy when I read that the first time. I was like, what? I remember, like, when it got to, like, the ending sequence, like, well, there's a bunch of plot twists all at once at the end, really. There was just, like, the biggest plot twist was definitely, like, the very end, when Gideon dies. But then, like, I feel like, to me, the act, or the whole finale of the book sort of starts when, the 6th and the 9th are looking through that, the locked room, and they find out, like, about Teacher being a, what exact word did they call it? Did they call it a beguiling corpse? I don't remember. Like, just, he's dead, and, then the fire alarms go off. I feel like that is what, like, sort of kickstarts that whole final act to me, like, the final finale of the book. And, like, then there's, like, bam, 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 like, things keep happening, and I couldn't stop reading. Like, yeah. it was a pretty intense final boss. Yeah. Yeah, Dulcinea. But I guess I remember last time Iris was in the chat saying that he was suspicious of Dulcinea, but was anybody else suspicious of Dulcinea before that happened? She's actually one of God's or John's. Oh no, shit! One of the Emperor's. I accidentally spoiled his name. I guess it's not that big of a spoiler. I said John. Sorry. Forget about that. That's not really that much of a spoiler, though. That's just a name, right? Well, anyways. I forgot. I'm so used to calling him that. Well, sorry. I guess everybody, you can all unsubscribe now because I spoiled the next book for you. Dulcinea was actually one of the lictors of the Emperor. I would always, reading her name, I would always pronounce it as like Cytherea or something, but the audiobook pronounces her name as Cytherea, which I don't know where the case, like it's a C, but I guess they use a K. I don't know if there's like a certain like origin etymology or something of that explains why they use the K, but I don't know. To me it looks like it would be spelled like Cytherea or Cytherea or something, but they pronounce it Cytherea in the audiobook. What everybody think about that? There's a lot of things we have to talk about. It looks like I'm getting arrested by the spoiler, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh. You had to sacrifice the calf to become the lictor. Yeah, that was also a whole thing. We have a million things to talk about. We should. I'm like going over all of them now, but we should talk about each of them in detail, maybe. She about giving the clues. She did. Yeah, everything started to click for me. Meow. Arthur, what's up? Did you guys hear him? I don't know what he's looking at. He seems excited about something. I don't know what. Heyo. Oh, he's all wet. It's because he loves to play in the bathtub. And my bathtub is a little bit leaky. So he's all wet. Yeah, the pool scene. I love the pool scene. The pool scene is so... See, there. Were you guys starting to ship them finally in the pool scene? Gideon kissed Harrow on the forehead, which I had to look up to find out where... Arthur's sitting in front of my camera. So I'm not moving. Oh, he moved. I had to look it up to find out where she kissed her because they explained it using bones. It was like she kissed her above this bone or something. Were you guys shipping them then? And Harrow, it was revealed that 200 dead children 200 dead children in order to make Harrow a guaranteed necromancer. Isn't that a little bit crazy? I need the second book. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that at the end of the stream because I don't know how long to wait until the next book club meeting because I don't know how long it'll take you guys to get access to the next book. Yeah, but Gideon is kind of annoying. I like Harrow. By the end of when I first started reading the book, I didn't like Gideon that much. Well, I already talked about this, but because of her use of like modern slang compared to a lot of the other characters, but by the end I liked her. 2 weeks to get it delivered. Arthur's over here sitting on things. It might sound like he's sitting on trash, but I actually just cleaned this place, so he's not. He's sitting on a bag that I bought of jewelry I bought at Claire's. So it's not like dirty stuff. My apartment's really clean right now. My apartment's been so clean since I moved here because it's such a tiny apartment. It's so easy to clean. Hi, UA Dragoon. We're discussing our book club meeting, so you might be a little lost if you haven't read the book. That's when the themes of love, trauma, and the walls we put up towards others start coming together. It was neat. Yeah! Yeah, and then there was the forgiveness. Gideon forgives Harrow, even though Harrow doesn't feel like she deserves to be forgiven for how she treated her their whole lives. And if you think about it, it's basically a baptism scene, because Gideon forgives Harrow and then she pulls her under the water. It's like symbolically a baptism. These books have a lot of like religious symbolism in them. I feel like the religious symbolism, I'm trying to think. I feel like a lot of it we'll be able to talk about more in the next book. I feel like the baptism is one of the ones that's the most obvious from this book. But maybe we wow, so even before the pool scene there's a lot of things to talk about. I was trying to talk about things in order, but then I remembered before the pool scene there's Protesilaus's head was found was found in Harrow's closet, and it seems like she killed him, and then Gideon goes to the 6th and is like, she hates me because I killed her parents, which was kind of like, that's not even true. She didn't kill her parents. But I guess she feels responsible for it in a way. Because Harrow unlocked the tomb when they were kids and Gideon told on her. And their parents killed themselves because they were like afraid that opening the tomb meant the apocalypse. They wanted Harrow to kill herself too, but she didn't. Very charming things happening in this book. Is the second book called Harrow the Ninth? Yes, it is. The second book is Harrow the Ninth. I just heard my neighbor sneeze. Please let me know if you heard it. What if he heard me say that? That'd be a little weird. Well, this apartment complex, you can hear everything in it. And I've stopped caring. I'm saying the weirdest things in here. I just heard somebody open the door down there. What if it's the neighbor? He's gonna yell at me for talking about him on my stream. Anyways. Gideon being the only one who talks like a millennial was weird, but I liked their arc. Didn't Harrow say she'd kill Gideon at the beginning of the book or something, and then she sacrificed herself? Yeah, and I'm trying to remember. At the beginning of the book, there was also a part where Gideon says like I gave her my whole life or something, basically talking about like her servitude towards Harrow, but now she did like literally give her whole life. So that was a foreshadowing too. Did anyone predict the Cavaliers having to die? There's a little bit of foreshadowing for that, and I saw people like on the Locked Tomb subreddit who said that they recognized that, but I did not predict that at all on my first reading. I was not expecting that at all. But like in the very beginning when teacher is explaining everything, he basically says like 8 people, like making it sound like only 8 people are going to be done, but like as a reader you just presume like, oh, he's only like taking the necromancers in mind because the Cavaliers are more like workers, I guess. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I know it's foreshadowing. Yeah, that was weird how she thought she was responsible. I didn't really understand why. Like, I kind of wondered if the author just did that so that she could have, like, the line that shocks the reader of being like, because I killed her parents. I was like, is that the reason why the author put that in there? Just so that she could do that? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I wanted to say something about the author that I keep forgetting to say. I read an interview with the author of these books, And she said that she's really inspired by visual novels, and she said that she loves Higurashi and Umineko, and that she considers her first 2 books in these series to be question arcs, and the last 2 books to be answer arcs. I was like, that's why I love these books so much. They're written by a weeb. But the 4th book isn't out yet, so the last answer arc isn't out yet. But I just thought that was interesting, especially because we're all weebs here. And Thieves' picture, I'm pretty sure, is Umineko anyways. I was like, that's why I love these books. When they give the clues, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, none of the tasks could be done. Yeah, like, all of the tasks are, like, sort of focused on the necromancer sort of, like, learning to control the cavalier's body and, like, learning to, like, use their soul as a tool, basically. And that's, like, them, like, learning to, like, I feel like it just makes sense. Like, it's like, oh, now I understand why all the tasks were centered around, like, the use of the cavalier's soul. Because they're literally going to consume their soul at the end of the book. Well, only 2 people did, Ianthe and Harrow. And Harrow didn't even want to. Sorry. I'm gonna drink some water. That makes sense. Umineko goes all in on locked room mysteries. Oh, I see. Oh, so maybe I need to read Umineko at some point. Maybe I'd read it and I'd be like, this is just like the locked tomb. I'm in a Roman history class right now, and I'm like, this is just like the locked tomb. Because some of the things in my Roman history class are like, oh, the books were inspired by that. Like, well, a lot of people have Roman names in these books already. But it's just interesting. Weebs. Ew. Gross. Saj, you literally have an anime profile picture. I don't even know what anime character that is. I was trying to look closer. The pictures are really small on Streamlabs of everyone's profile pictures, so I just kind of have to make a guess of what people's pictures are. And a lot of times when new people show up, I can like barely see their picture, and it makes me nervous. I don't know, maybe I'm just paranoid, but I always get nervous that they're gonna have like something like really bad or like offensive or like something that could like like something bad in their profile picture, and then I'm gonna be talking to them like normal, and then it will be people will be like, why are you talking to that person like normal? I don't know, I guess I'm just paranoid, but I always think that because the pictures are so small I can barely see them. I'm just ordering it. Oh, I loved how it was mixed action, magic, murder, mystery, and stuff. Yeah, I know. I love how these books, like, it's hard to explain a genre for them because there's like a million things going on. It's like, what do you call them? Like, they're kind of fantasy, but they're kind of sci-fi, which kind of feel like they should be like opposites. Like, it feels like fantasy and sci-fi, you know, like those feel like opposites in a way, but they combine them really interestingly in these books. And then there's magic, but there's also sort of like a science-y, like necromancy is referred to both as a magic and a science. And oh my gosh, the next book since the next book is Harrow's POV, so there are parts where you get a little lost in the, what do they call it? Do they say lost in the weeds? Is that what they call it? You get a little, like, lost trying to read her talk about the science of necromancy at times. But, I still think it's interesting to read about it. I don't know if other people will get bored at those parts or not. I mean, it's not, like, super, it doesn't come up super a lot in the next book, but there's, like, one scene in particular I'm thinking about that I remember, when I was reading it the first time, like, kind of stumbling. There are games with magic and sci-fi. That's true. I feel like, well, fantasy and sci-fi, I feel like they can work together, but like they feel like opposites, because fantasy is like medieval times, feels like, whereas like the past, fantasy is like the past and sci-fi is like the future. Sci-fi is like you're traveling on a spaceship with like technology. You know, I never really realized there are a lot of Umineko similarities with the magic and locked rooms and reviving. I should have noticed since I've been reading it over the past year. Oh, I need to read Umineko at some point. I didn't even know it had magic in it until you said that just now. I'll have to read it. Maybe, what if after this we do an Umineko book club? I don't know if that'll be too much for everybody. Well, actually, I'm already making you guys read a 3-book series, so I guess it wouldn't be that bad to also read Umineko. The classic magic versus science. Yeah. The whole murder mystery really hooked me. Yeah, that part is really interesting, but it was Dulcinea the whole time. Or Cytherea. Cytherea? I haven't reached the answer arcs yet, so I could stop and wait. Well, I don't want to make you stop just for our book club that I don't know if it will actually happen or not. So you can keep reading. I'd feel bad doing it. Because I don't know if I would actually end up doing an Umineko book club. The thing is with the other book club, I was always like procrastinating too much with it, or like not fitting time for it in my schedule, like with our other visual novel book clubs, and then I'd have to spend like the whole night the day before reading to catch up. And the reason why this book club that we're doing right now works is that I've already read these books. If it was something new, I'd probably struggle more, especially now that I'm in college. I don't have as much free time, which really sucks. Also, part of why I was able to read these books while going to college is that I can read them like on the bus and stuff, and I couldn't really read Umineko on the bus. Like I was always like reading these books like on the bus or like at school waiting in between classes and stuff. I guess I could download it on my school laptop. I guess that's true. Umineko is Among Us with Witches, really? That sounds great. We already have read Raging Loop for a book club, and that was like Among Us also, but like in a village. So this would be, we could read another Among Us visual novel. Is no Umineko like 120 hours long, really? I think it is really long. Umineko is definitely longer and more layers than Higurashi, so it's pretty dense. It would definitely take us a while. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we won't do that. There's really Gopa? What? Did you mean to say good and you actually put a P in there, or did you write something else? Or does that mean something? GoPod? Sorry, I feel like I've derailed the conversation. Oh yeah, that's okay. It's really good. Oh, okay. I thought you might have meant good, but new keyboard. Yeah, I'm getting derailed talking about Umineko. Now Genji's asking me about college, which I kind of want to tell you guys about my college, but I feel like that will turn into a whole other conversation. Basically, I'm taking some classes I really like, and I'm taking a computer science class, and I like it so much I think I might major in computer science now, or double major maybe in computer science and psychology. So basically, yeah, that's all I will say about college. Filler till Iris gets here. Oh, hell yeah, that's cool. It's really fun. I mean, my computer science class, we're learning Python right now, and I've already used Python a little bit because I really wanted to. Now I'm getting derailed for real. I really want to do a stream of it, but when I found a download of it in my Gmail, but it was really broken. But basically, when I was in high school, I made like a crappy little VN just like for fun, and I kind of wanted to play it on stream, but it's like I don't know what's wrong with it, what I did to it, but it's like really broken. Well, I guess now that I'm learning Python in school, maybe I'll know how to fix it. But I wanted to do it on stream sometime, but can't because it's broken. Maybe someday. I majored in computer science. I'd like to get my master's one day. It's a good industry to get into. That's what. Well, I kind of thought that, but then I was also worried I kind of want to double major because I also was starting to get worried. Like, I feel like computer science jobs might be being taken by AI now because AI can do like coding and stuff. At least that's what people keep telling me when I tell them that I want to major in computer science. But then also my school has some classes that also teach you about like how to use AI. So maybe I would take those, do some of those classes. So then even if AI takes my job, I can learn how to control the AI and then I'll still have a job. Maybe. Sorry, I keep coughing. Everything's gonna get taken by AI, to be fair. Yeah. It's a little bit scary. But maybe if I become, maybe, I don't know. I'm just vibing. Also, ancient Rome/Greece was amazing to study. The Odyssey is my favorite book. Oh, I don't know that. I mean, I feel like the Odyssey, I definitely, like, if you brought up certain things from it, I would know it because, like, some of the stories are so famous, but I don't know the overall overarching story of the Odyssey. But yeah, it's Roman history, except for it's kind of weird because my professor is a Greek history person who was just, like, forced into the Roman history class. I don't know if, like, the Roman historian, like, left my school or something. So, like, every class he's like, I'm learning about the Romans along with you guys. Like, he reads, like, the textbook, like, a week before we read it. And he's like, then he'll always compare everything to the Greeks. And I feel like, why isn't this a Greek history class? I would be happy with Roman history or Greek history equally, I feel like. I have a cousin who's doing AI for Microsoft. He'll probably accidentally make something that'll replace himself. Oh no. Oh no. Odysseus is trying to get home. He defeats a Cyclops. Yeah, I remember we read that part in high school. The Cyclops. Yeah, we read that part. That's the nobody part, right? He calls himself nobody or no one or something. He's such a silly guy. That Odysseus. Oh wait, no, is that Odysseus or is that Oedipus? Oedipus is the one who fricks his mom, right? And I feel like that was the guy we learned about in school. Battle of Troy. Big brain. Maybe we should start talking about the book. I'm getting so off track by so many things now. Group epics are truly epic. This is truly epic. Yeah, the book. What were we talking about with the book? Was anybody thinking Hera was evil when the head was found in her closet? There was that part, and then after that, there was... Oh, they also had an interesting conversation with the 8th. Gideon talked to the 8th, and Ortis and his mother died in the spaceship. That was crazy. Yeah, I thought Hera definitely did it. I don't like the 8th. A lot of people don't like the 8th. I've kind of liked them more because there's some people on Tumblr who like are really obsessed with them. And they do like character analysis of them that made me like them more. I mean, even when... I don't really dislike anybody in these books. There's a character from the next book that I really disliked at first, but then even by the end, I really liked that character. I don't think there's a single character I don't like in these books. Because, like, even the ones who are, like, shitty people are still interesting to me. But the 8th... They were kind of right, though, also. They were kind of right, to be, like, telling Gideon, like, talking about how, like, she's basically been a slave to the 9th and stuff, but Gideon didn't really take them seriously. Oh yeah, but then like also they try to take her, did they try to take her sword? I don't remember. Silas tries to take it, the necromancer, but the cavalier refuses. Gideon survived the gassing. Yeah, do you guys have any ideas of that? Why Gideon might have survived that? That's crazy too. Gideon couldn't die. And then also at the beginning of the book, they explain that like those two of the aunts, the like sisters of the two of the nuns, are blind. And then you learn that they're blind because they were the ones who were supposed to be gassing the children, and Gideon wouldn't die, and they went blind, and Gideon still didn't die. That's crazy. With murder mysteries, I'm always like, if the solution appears to be obvious immediately, it's definitely a red herring, so I didn't buy it. I was like, I remember when I was first reading it, I thought that maybe she did it, but I thought that there was probably a good reason. Just because or not necessarily a good reason, but something that like a reader could justify, because I was like, well, I'm pretty sure Harrow is like the love interest, kind of. So it's like, she probably didn't do anything too bad. Like, maybe, I don't know. I just figured that there would probably be some sort of reasoning, but then she didn't do it at all. And he was dead the whole time. And he was being puppeted by her. Isn't that crazy? I kind of almost accidentally spoiled that in our last book review, but I don't know if maybe I saved it with, I don't know if I put suspicion in anyone's mind or not. Like, with the last book review, at one point, I said that, like, Dulcinea made Protezlaus do something, because, like, in my mind, I'm, like, he's a corpse. And you almost spoil every stream. I do. And then I was like, wait, no, I shouldn't say that. I was like, he went and did that himself. But, yeah, I'm always spoiling things. Gideon can't be dead. Oh, you just have to keep on reading. Good character, but I didn't like them. The 8th. Yeah. Gideon is a meat puppet all along. I thought Harrow and Gideon were going to be together. Well, they kind of did a little bit. No, I guess towards the end, Gideon kisses Harrow on the forehead, and then they sort of act like protective of one another. And oh my gosh, at the end of the book, Gideon nabbed first flower of my house. That was so beautiful when I was reading that part. And the whole ending part where they thought they were going to die, it was just so beautiful. Well, they did die. Well, Gideon did die. Gideon nabbed first flower of my house. That part, it was just so beautiful. You are the greatest cavalier the 9th has ever seen, or something like that. And isn't it interesting? I mean, there's a lot of bigger analysis of this, and we can talk about like the overarching themes when we finish all of the books. But isn't it interesting how Gideon has sort of had an arc of, like, at the beginning she hates the 9th, and pretty rightfully so because of how they've mistreated her, but by the end she dies, and when she dies she says, for the 9th. Isn't that interesting? We can talk deeper about that later on when we talk about some of the other motifs in this series. But that's just a little bit interesting. It's sort of a corruption arc. It's like a thing where it's framed in the book, sort of like you want, like, because I guess the average reader is probably a Yuri fan, because these books are mostly like, people read these books for the lesbians a lot of the time. Arthur's moving around my mouse. Don't click anything. So, like, I feel like like when you're reading it, you want, like, Gideon and Harrow to get along, so you think it's good, but then, like, in retrospective, it's not really that good for her to be, like, it's, like, sort of a corruption arc, isn't it? It's sort of, like, her, like, learning to accept her place as somebody who is, like, subjugated by the 9th, to the point where she kills herself for the heir of the 9th. I don't know, I just think it's an interesting theme. And it's interesting, like, the sort of separation between the way the books are presented and, like, the reality of the situation, I feel like. And the book titles give it away? What do you mean? Like how the next book title is called Harrow the Ninth, so you know that Harrow is alive. The next book is Harrow the Ninth, and then after that is Nona the Ninth. And then the book that's still not out is Electo the Ninth. But you guys don't know who those second two people are yet. I have like cat hair. Like there's cat hair like floating in the air, hitting me in the face or something. Arthur's like shedding or something. I don't know. I was just petting him and now there's cat hair in the air. Gideon will always be inside Harrow. That's true. She'll just always be there inside of her. That's beautiful and also so sexy. I don't know what to say about that. It really is like a proper anime plot. Yeah, if they ever made an adaptation of it, I want it to be an anime. Please make a Locked Tomb anime. Somebody. I feel like Netflix could do it. They're always making anime. They made Scott Pilgrim into an anime. They can make the Locked Tomb into an anime. Yeah, this ended up being a really good book. I wasn't sorry if my heater is too loud. My heat when it comes on is kind of loud. Yeah, this ended up being a really good book. I wasn't too confident after the first two acts, but the world building is interesting and the plot is good. I'm glad people liked it because I was worried people wouldn't because there are some really bad reviews of it out there. I mean, I feel like most people who read it like it, but there are some people who really don't, and I feel like I kind of thought that maybe people who weren't like Yuri fans might not like it because a lot of people who like it, they like it for like the Yuri, like the lesbian aspect. And then I've noticed that people who are like more interested in the plot don't like it, but I'm glad that everybody here seems like they liked it. I hope that everybody will still like the next book because the tone is way different. Pretty spoiler titles. Who are they? I'm not telling you. You'll have to find out when we get there. You have to find out in the next couple books. Netflix adaptation. Live action would work, but it would cost a lot. I'm just scared of a live action adaptation. I don't know who they would get to play them. And also, I just like anime better. I mean, if they'd made a live action adaptation, I would still be excited and I would still watch it, but I feel like I would be like unhappy with the casting choices. Well, maybe they'd do good. I don't know. There's some noises happening. It's probably just my neighbors leaving their apartment or something. There wasn't much in it though. I don't remember what we were talking about that would refer to. I don't really oh, the romance, that's probably what we're talking about, right? Yeah, I feel like because the one review that they put on the cover of the book says lesbian necromancers in space, so I feel like people just see lesbian and they get excited. And Yuri fans flock to the book. It's also written like the author is like an out lesbian and stuff, so I feel like people who want to read like a lesbian story read it for that, and people who don't want to read a lesbian story don't know it exists. I don't know. But yeah, there wasn't really that much romance in it at all. It's just a little disappointing. But luckily there's a lot of really good fan fiction out there. There's like, I really love the Locked Tomb fan fiction. I really, sorry, there just keeps being a noise over there that I'm curious about. I moved my computer because remember before I was always like sliding backwards? I moved it so now it's facing the other direction. So it's not sliding anymore. But also I can't see the other side of my apartment behind my giant monitor. I don't really care for the romance, but I like solid theming and worlds, so I liked it. That's good. I'm happy. I hope everybody... The next book's kind of weird. I hope everybody can enjoy it still. It's like... It's a bit more avant-garde. Avant-garde. I don't know if that's even the word to use. It's just a little bit more strange. If you like strange things, you might like it. Stranger Things on Netflix. I don't. No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about Stranger Things. I just said that because I said strange things. Anyways, more violent or more hentai? What? Wait, what? More violent or more hentai? What? Wait, what were we talking about when you asked me that? More violent or more hentai? More hentai. I don't know. There wasn't much Yuri in it. So it's like a slow burn kind of thing? Well, it's kind of weird because she's dead. So it's kind of like, how much Yuri can there be from now on? But people, people are like hooked on the Yuri. I don't know. I feel like people like the tragedy of Gideon and Harrow's story, like hooks people in. And it's like fun to write fanfiction about, especially because it's so like unsatisfying for the person who wants to read it for the Yuri that she dies. Then they're like, I have to write fanfiction to fix this. I don't know. I guess it's also that it's a series with a lot of characters who are like, even if they aren't like in a relationship, like they're still like lesbian in their mind. I don't know. Like you get to read like the first book, you read Gideon's point of view, and she's like always thinking about how sexy Corona Beth is. And maybe that's what part of it. I don't know. Your PC was sliding. My chair was sliding. Did I say my PC was sliding? That'd be a little bit weird. My chair was sliding. Did I say my PC was sliding? Oops. I didn't mean to say that. My chair was sliding before. Because my apartment is slanted. I hate strange things. That's why I watch anime. I read a book that was from the viewpoint of an ant. Whoa, was it good? Oh, you said the book is a lot different. Yeah, the next book is different. It's still, I mean, it still takes place in the same universe, so if you're like into the universe, it's good. I mean, I really liked it. I really enjoyed the second book, but it's just really different from the first book in tone. I mean, we have a different perspective. I feel like this author is so good at perspective. Like, the writing style from this book to the next is like really, because it's Harrow's point of view, it's definitely more serious in tone. I mean, there's still some funny things. It's more like, like the first book, there are funny things that are more like obvious jokes. The second book, there's like funny things that as a reader, you're like, oh, that's funny. But like Harrow doesn't really acknowledge them. They're sort of like presented to you as is, like funny things. I don't know. And then like the third book is a different narrator. And I feel like they all, like the tone is so different. Like she's so good at like writing different characters' perspectives. I think it's better than this book. I feel like this book, so the first book is definitely easier reading. The first book is very fun. You can read it really fast because it's a fun time. And it's very like YA novel almost, except for with more fucked up stuff that I don't think your average YA novel could have. It's like, yeah, but then the second book I feel like is more of like an artistic masterpiece. I don't know if I would say that, but it's the sort of book where it's just, I don't know if I would say masterpiece, but it's more artistic, I guess. It's like, it's less of a, like the first one feels more like a YA novel and the second one feels more like literature. I don't know. Well, I guess they're both literature, but I guess maybe you guys are gonna read that and you're gonna be like, this isn't like high class literature. Oh, I just feel like it's like the second one, it's more experimental. Yeah, it's experimental, and I feel like it's not. The first one's a really easy read. The second one is like a really like, what's the word you would use? Smart read? I don't know. It's like intellectually stimulating. That sounds kind of stupid, and you guys are gonna read it and you're gonna be like, this isn't that at all. Maybe I don't know how to explain it. The second one's really good though. It's confusing. Okay, I'll say that the second one is confusing, and it's the kind of book you have to stick with, because at the end everything will come together, and then you're gonna want to reread it again with the things you know now. Wait, does Hero Shinde? No, don't say. Yeah, why would you ask me that? I can't tell you. I think you get what you're saying, like it's experimental. Yeah, it's. Oh wait, I already read that comment. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm making a second book sound like bad or good. If I'm like making anybody want to read it more or less, but that's what it's like. I don't know. Well, I did a really bad job explaining it too. Well, I really like the second book a lot, and I think we'll have a lot to talk about in the book club meetings with the second book, because it's not as straightforward as the first book. It's on the level of War and Peace. No. See, I would keep saying like it's artistic, but I don't think it's on the levels like actual classical novels. But I feel like in terms of like your average book that you go to the bookstore and buy, like modern books, it's good. I don't know. I want to read it. More twists and turns. This book, the first book, has like so many twists at the very end. So I don't know if the next one. Well, the next one also has a lot of twists too, I suppose. The next one's interesting. The next one I'm probably gonna accidentally spoil you guys while reading it, because I keep thinking that there's one spoiler I'm gonna accidentally say at some point. But I'll try my best. Spoilers. Oh, is saying that there's plot twists a spoiler? We should stop talking about the next one, because I'm basically spoiling everything. I shouldn't have said anything about the next one. Then you guys could come in with a fresh mind. What was I gonna say? Oh, there's also some foreshadowing. There's also some foreshadowing. I'm trying to remember exactly what was said. But when they found out that Protezalawis was dead, or is dead. What are you doing, Arthur? And was dead the whole time. There's some foreshadowing in that, like, the second necromancer, I think it is, Judith. Arthur, come here. He's stepping on the keyboard. Well, you can just go on the floor. She says, like, I think it was Judith who said it, but she says, like, are we gonna find out that anybody else has been dead the whole time? And then teacher says, maybe next time, like maybe next time Captain Deuteros or whatever her name is, and he's the one who's been dead the whole time. Hi Iris. Hello Everignan. Hello Everignan. That's Azamanga Dio. Gideon has been dead the whole time. No, Gideon hasn't been. Well, I don't know. Iris, what did you think of the book? We've all been talking about it. Did you like it? Did you like the ending? What did you think about Gideon dying? Now I know that there'll be a plot. Now I don't want to read it. You only read things without plots? Like slice of life anime, like Lucky Star. That's the thing, people say slice of life anime doesn't have a plot, but I feel like there's kind of a, well, I don't know. I never watched Lucky Star. But some of the slice of life anime, they'll have like an episode, like a different plot each episode. Or is it just like people just doing shit? Is it not slice of life if there's a plot? Are you really Iris? I don't think Iris would say that. Is this an imposter? Hello, Everignan? Is that an imposter? I like the last chapters a lot. So much happened. Yeah, I know. I love the ending sequence. Okay, so I'm glad everybody in our book clubs seemed to like it. Because Thieves and Genji also liked it. Yeah, I love the ending sequence because, like, it's so fast. It's like, well, you read it so fast. Because, like, you can't put it down because thing, you know? Like, so many things happen in a row. I would totally say that IRL every now and then. The twists. Oh yeah, one scene that we haven't talked about yet is Ianthe's transformation. What did everybody think about that? She killed Nibirius and ate him, and then she became a lictor. I thought that scene was so sexy. I thought like the way that she was like shaking with the power and like had blood all over her and like was sitting, I was, in my mind it was a very sexy scene. She was like shaking from the power and from like the killing. The whole explanation was awesome as well. Yeah. Ianthe being like, you all underestimated me the whole time and nobody real, and Corona Beth the whole time wasn't even a necromancer. Did anybody pick up on that? There's foreshadowing for that I caught on like my second read that I did not even notice the first time. I figured someone will get eaten. Because it's a lesbian book, I assume because of that emoji, that's what you mean. Too bad it wasn't Harrow after the pool scene. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Whoa, sorry. Ooh. Real OMFG, I should have seen that moment. I didn't get that feeling, but sure, I guess. What, the sexiness? I love Ianthe, whatever her name is. Yeah, when you guys were reading, did you think that she was me because I told you guys that she was the character I got on the personality test? Well, let's see. I took the personality test. I took the personality test, and then, like, literally the day after I took that test and got Ianthe on the test, I read the scene where she starts eating parts of Nibirius, like his hair and his fingernails and stuff, and I was like, what the frick? This is me? But now I'm happy because I'm the one who wins in the end. I'm the one who became the lictor first. Wait, the book is lesbian? I always knew you were into war. No! I guess it's kind of war, isn't it? I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about how these books have war in them. But you lost an arm. Yeah, that's so sad. You mean cannibalism isn't your favorite hobby? I enjoy it sometimes, but it's not my favorite. And then in the end, the Emperor... Oh, we haven't talked about the very end scene either. Harrow being like, can you please bring Gideon Knapp back to life? And the Emperor's like, I can't freaking do that. Which is like... Well, anyways... It just feels weird because he's known for, like... I feel like in this book they only kind of, like, vaguely reference it. But, like, they call him, like, the Great Resurrector. So it was like, why can't you do this? But I guess you can only do it... I don't know. But... Then, Harrow is... wait, what? Oh, yeah. The only person who was found was Harrow and Ianthe. Everybody else was gone. Camilla and Corona Beth are the two who, like, seem to be alive still. Correct. If I'm thinking correctly. But they were not found at the scene. So what's up with that? Did they die? Did they disappear? I don't... So, you know, isn't that curious? What happened to Camilla? What happened to Corona Beth? You win some, you eat some. The not so great resurrector. You don't like him? Oh yeah, because he's not good at it. I didn't get that at first. He's not so great at it. I feel like I thought you just didn't like him already in the very first scene he appears in. I was like, he's barely in the book and you already don't like him. What did anybody think anything of the Emperor? I feel like he shows up so quickly, it's hard to make like an impression of him. He feels very, to me, he felt very fatherly. He feels like comforting. I don't know. That's how I felt in the epilogue. Maybe it's because, I don't know. Harrow took Gideon's soul. Yeah. Did anybody think anything about that? Like, and Ianthe, it was just explained, like, how her eyes were changing to Nibirius's eye color. I don't know. That's just interesting. That's not. I don't really have anything deeper to say about that. So presumably, Harrow's eyes will change to Gideon's eye color. No, I love him. He is pretty sexy. You think so? I can see that. I've seen pornographic drawings of the Emperor before on Tumblr. He seems pretty normal. Yeah, it's not been in it that much yet. The whole eye change thing was nuts. Yeah, well, her eyes were changing, and she was like talking to him. Because she was like, the soul was like struggling against her. And also earlier in the book, they like described Nibirius's eyes in detail, like when Gideon is doing a duel with him. And it's like, he's like the only character whose eyes were explained in detail. It's like, oh, they probably explained this in detail because they're gonna give those eyes to Ianthe later. And they want to, like, sort of stick in your head that those are his eyes that she has. There's Rule 34 of the Emperor? Yeah, there is. People in this fan base are really horny. They're a really horny fan base. There's a lot of Rule 34. Yeah. Source for those Emperor's drawings, asking for a friend. Maybe I could, I don't know. I'll send them to you guys later. Like, not, like, after we've read the next book. Because I feel like a lot of them are, like, referencing things from the next book. Because, like, there's some like, I've seen a lot of Rule 34 of him, like, with other characters that are in the next book. If the god realived Gideon, wouldn't Harrow lose her power or life? Oh, yeah! I wonder what would happen. Would Harrow go back to normal? Or... yeah, I don't know what would happen to her in that case. I guess she would probably become just like a normal person is what I would guess. Again. But then, who knows? The next book is straight up smut. Wouldn't that be crazy? If the next book was just porn, and this book didn't even have, like... this book, the closest thing they even got to anything like that was, like, Gideon kissing Harrow on the forehead in the pool. And then the next book was just porn. That would be crazy, but I would be up for it, but no, unfortunately not. Is there anything else that... well, we already talked about a lot of things in the book, but Iris, you can bring up anything since you're showing up, you showed up late. If you have something we already talked about but you want to talk about it. But I feel like we talked about... I'm sure I could think of more things to talk about, because I can talk about these books forever, but I feel like every, like, scene of the book we've already talked about a little bit. I'm trying to think. It seems pretty hardcore thing to do. You think they would lose their life? Yeah, I wonder... yeah. Well, I wonder how that even works. Like, is Gideon's soul merging with Harrow's soul? Or how does that work? Like, is it violent to rip it from her body? I don't even know. Also, is the Emperor doing the same thing with the souls? What do you mean? Do you mean, like, does the Emperor have someone else's soul in his body? Because he has lived for a long time, so I'm assuming the god is doing this ritual. Well, we'll learn a lot more about the Emperor next book and his situation and why he is God and stuff. Well, we learn a little bit. The third book, we learn a lot more about that, actually. The second book, we get hints. Is it spoilers? Is that spoilers to mention that? Well, I told you guys about how the author says that the first 2 books are question arcs and the last 2 books are answer arcs. So yeah, book 3 is where you really start to learn about all the nature of the universe that the characters are living in. Book 2, you get some more hints. Because he has lived... Oh wait, I already read that. The first lictor has lived for a long time, hasn't she? Yeah, she lived for like 10,000 years. Cytherea, or Cytherea, or Dulcinea, however you want to call her. Well, not Dulcinea. The real Dulcinea is dead. R.I.P. Did anybody think anything about the reveal that Palamedes was in love with Dulcinea? And pen pals with her? On a reread, I was like, oh, they made that kind of obvious. But on my first read, I didn't even realize that was happening at all. But also on my first read, I didn't even realize that Gideon liked Dulcinea. Like, at the end of the book, Gideon's like, I kind of had a crush on her. And I was like, what? You did? I didn't even notice. That's why when we were doing the first book club meeting, and Genji was, like, talking about how he picked up on, like, romantic subtext between Gideon and Dulcinea, I was like, wow. I couldn't say anything about it at the time because it'd be a spoiler, but I was like, Genji's good at picking up on that because I didn't pick it up on my first read at all. But maybe I'm just bad at it. Is book 4 out? No, unfortunately not. Book 4 keeps getting pushed back, so I don't know when it will come out. Our next for the book 4 book clubs, we might be like doing those like 2 years. What if I'm not a VTuber anymore, or I like got famous under what if I got into an agency by then? Well, that probably won't happen to me. I'll probably be here forever. I was gonna say, what if like book 4 comes out and we can't really do a book club because I'm like either graduated or I'm like a different VTuber by then. But now I'm like, no, I'm probably gonna be here forever. But even if I became an agency VTuber, I wonder if I would be allowed to come back for a book club. Wouldn't that be crazy? What if you guys all moved on and you didn't like me anymore, though? What if you guys found my other VTuber persona and you were like, this sucks? I don't know. I want to get into an agency really bad, but nobody wants me. Well, I also am not very good at audition videos, but anyways, this is a weird ramble, and I'm probably causing you guys a lot of anxiety talking about the future of my channel. I'm sorry. The question and answer arc style of writing a series is neat. Yeah, I think so too. I like that she's so inspired by visual novels. And also, I read, she has like a short story that she published in like a magazine or something that I read the other day. It was so good. That's not really that relevant to what you just said. But I read it because it was free online. I really liked it. But, I'm not going to link it to you guys because I feel like there was comments on the article and the comments will spoil the future books for you guys because people are relating them to a situation that happens in the later books. You didn't? I thought they were going to hook up. Genji, you're just really good at maybe you're really good at reading the atmosphere. I don't know. Maybe I'm really bad at it. Well, Iris said I didn't realize either, so maybe... I don't know if Genji's really good or we're really bad. I don't know. Don't forget us. I wouldn't... If I joined an agency and if I was allowed to, like, I would, like, link you guys or, like, give you guys, like, a hint at least if I was allowed to. But, you know, I think a lot of agencies wouldn't allow me to do that. But I would ask. Am I allowed to drop hints, like, in my Discord or something? My old Discord or Twitter or something? But I doubt that most agencies would allow that. But if I was allowed, I would bring you guys over. Otherwise, if I graduate, you guys are just gonna have to keep an eye out I guess. But I'm probably never gonna get into an agency anyways. Maybe. I don't know. Question and answer arc is just Higurashi again, isn't it? Yeah, I was talking about this a little bit before you arrived, but I read an interview with the author, and she said that she's inspired by visual novels, especially Higurashi and Umineko, and she said that the first 2 books are question arcs, and the last 2 books are answer arcs. So I was like, that's why I love these books so much, because they're written by a weeb. You're gonna join Holo or Niji? I feel like I'm not. Well, first of all, I don't think I'm high enough quality to join a agency like those. Well, I don't know. I would really love to be in Hololive, but I don't think I could be. But yeah, I would really love to be in Hololive. I don't know about Niji. Well, I won't say things about them. I don't want to badmouth the company or anything. Well, now just saying that sounds bad. Never mind, let's not talk about Niji Sanji. But I would love to be in Hololive. I don't think I could ever be in it, though. I'm not famous enough, and I'm not, like, high quality enough. But, I don't want to be in... But I want to be in Hololive. I just don't think I could. But the Hololive would be my ultimate dream. Keep the server we have. It could be a secret, and then your agency server can be its own thing, and we keep chilling. Do you think? I don't know. I worry about a controversy coming out if somebody found out about the server, though. I'll come back for the book club, even if you sue? What? Even if I sue? I'm so far back on the chat, now there's so many messages. If you still do book club, I'll be back. We gotta do book club into our 80s. What if the next book doesn't come out until we're in our 80s? Wait. You can straight up mod us. Just tell us in the Discord. Maybe that's how I can sell it to my agency. Like, my old chat is so good, and they're not troublemakers, that they could be mods. But then, if I did that, that might cause another controversy of people being like, I don't know, I feel like people might get jealous about that, especially depending on what agency I'm in. I don't know. Book clubs is something old people do anyways. That's true. You don't ask. Hey, you never know. Niji has some great talents. I'm not hating on the talents of Niji. I don't know. I don't know how well they, like, I don't know. I've just heard things about, like, the actual, like, maybe I shouldn't go into detail. I've just heard things about, like, the company that, like, would worry me about, like, working for them. But I don't have a problem with the talents. Whole I would probably want you to stream a lot, and I know streaming a long time is tiring for you. That's true. But also, if I was in Hololive, I probably could quit my job. And then I would not have to be worried about being tiring all the time. Tiring? I wouldn't have to be worried about getting tired. Like, I wouldn't be tired already from my job. It'd be easier, I feel like. And I always have fun when I stream. But I get tired. I also get, like, mentally tired from talking to people, I guess. Like, I get, like, socially drained. I don't know. But I always feel like if I was in, like, if I, like, could quit my job, I would be able to stream more. But then lately I keep thinking, if I promoted myself more, maybe I could. Maybe I could make this channel bigger. But then I always am scared to make this channel bigger because I feel like maybe it's just paranoia, but I'm always afraid that, like, maybe I accidentally said something stupid that people would get mad about. I feel like I accidentally say stupid things all the time. But then again, there are a lot of popular VTubers who have said way worse than I've ever said. But, like, it's not even, I guess it's purely just, like, anxiety, because I've never said anything, like, I don't even, like, it's not like I even, like, say things bad intentionally or, like, have bad intentions. Like, it's not like I'm, like, well, I know I've said things, like, I've accidentally said weird things about, like, lolly and stuff like that, and I feel like people get mad. I don't know. That's what I always get worried about. If I got popular, I always feel like people are gonna dig up me saying that I'm a legal lolly and get mad about it. I don't know. I'm still far back in the chat because I'm reading every message and talking, and I've completely gone off the rails of talking on the book club. What if there's somebody who isn't even into VTubers and they click this just because they like Gideon the Ninth, and I'm like saying like, one time I was a legal lolly. One time I was a legal lolly. One time I said I was a legal lolly, and they're like, ooh. One time I saw someone on the subreddit call Harrow a lolly. So maybe they're fine with it in the Locktomb fandom. I don't know. Anyways, I'm really far back in the chat. I'll just read these messages really quickly, just to catch up. Let's see. You should eat every other VTuber and absorb their power into you. Yes, I should do that. We ain't gonna tell people. I just get worried. I don't know. I guess we would deal with that if it happened. If I got into a company, I would have to like think about what my next moves would be. Controversy equals publicity. I guess that is true. There are some very controversial VTubers out there who probably got popular because people are like, really? You know? Maybe. But also I feel like... No, now I'm just being really paranoid. It's not like I say anything super bad. I just wouldn't want, like... I wouldn't want the fan base who comes because a VTuber is controversial. I don't want, like, a toxic chat that's, like, you know, I don't want like a toxic chat. I really like my chat. That's another thing too, is if I grew, my chat might start to suck. My chat's really good right now. Like everybody here is like mature and like thoughtful, and we don't have like Zoomers shouting memes, and we don't have like racist people. We don't have like people like saying like really offensive stuff in the chat. Like it's really good right now, and I'd be afraid of it getting bad. I guess if I was in Whole Life, my chat would be so big it wouldn't even matter. I wouldn't even see the messages. Just do what Hera did and eat us, and then we'll always be with you. That's true, I could do that. Maybe I should just not read these older messages now because I'm so far back. Anyways. Well, Saz said something. I'll read that because Saz doesn't talk that much. Saying things that could get you canceled. You do that every stream, though. I guess. I also... I feel like... I'm just like having flashbacks of like stupid things I've said, but I feel like usually people will like watch them and they'll be like, oh, like they'd be like, obviously that's just something she accidentally said. But also I like get like during stream like my brain falls out and I say stupid things. I mean, people like Pippa are pretty much famous for saying wild things, so you're probably... Yeah, I'm not anywhere near, like, the level of that at all. Don't think you have ever said anything really controversial. Really? I've said things about lollies, though. Are people mad at that? Well, maybe it's fine. There are lots of VTubers who are just straight up lollies. It's fine. I don't know. What if my neighbors hear me shouting about this and they know what a lolly is? Lolly and Mpreg isn't bad to say. Just don't say you like that. Wait, can you get canceled for Mpreg? LOL. Are you saying we're not toxic? Sad face. But you guys want to be toxic? We're mature and thoughtful how far the bar falls. You guys don't... Oh, do I have low standards for mature and thoughtful? Well, I feel like compared to a lot of people's chats, like, we talk about things that... I don't know, I feel like everybody here is mature and thoughtful. Maybe I'm wrong. Skibbity yeah, Ohio. Oh, it's becoming Zoomer in here. Well, it's not even Zoomer anymore, is it? Now Zoomers are older. It's Gen Alpha now. I don't know. Is Gen Alpha... Well, I feel like maybe I could grow my channel because lately I've not, like... Lately I've just been feeling more confidence in my day-to-day life. And I feel like I have the confidence to, like, promote myself more. But but also I'm scared of my channel growing big. Like, there's so few people. Like, I love my regulars, but there's so few people already who are like my my regulars, that like if I started to get big, the new people would completely like flood the chat, and like all you guys I wouldn't be able to see as much. And like now there'd be more new people than there are people who have been there forever, and I just like I'm afraid of what the chat would turn into. But maybe like people would start to get the vibes eventually. Like they would get like they would start to like get the vibes, and then people would leave if they aren't like matching my vibe that well. We are mature and thoughtful about being toxic. You say stupid things to be entertaining. I get it. It's not even that. I say stupid things on accident. But, you know, maybe I think I just... Do you think I have OCD? I don't know. I guess that's not OCD. But I get, like, paranoid, like, thinking that I did something bad when I didn't really. I feel like when most people hate lollies, it's usually about sexualizing them. Oh, so if I just said that I'm a legal lolly, that's fine. I don't know. There's Gen Alpha? Yeah, there's Gen Alpha now. Those are the children. My cat Arthur is Gen Alpha. He acts so Gen Alpha. He's an iPad baby. You sound a lot more confident. I do? This stream, do I sound more confident than usual? Because my new confidence arc has really started, like, maybe it's the beginning of this year or the end of last year. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with me. Maybe it's because of, like, going to college and stuff. Maybe it's because I'm so old, I just don't care anymore. I'm so old. Or maybe it's because I have a friend now, because I'm friends with that Regulus person. Maybe that has boosted my confidence. Maybe it's because I've started to... This is going to sound weird, but I've started to accept myself as, like somebody... Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say this, because then I started to think, wait, Amiko is home right now, and they are talked about how I have a stream. And what if they watch my stream? Because Amiko is home right now for this weekend, and she's at my dad's house, and they were all talking about how I'm streaming in the morning. What if they're watching this and I said something weird? Never mind. They're probably not watching this realistically. I just got a notification on my phone, and for a second I thought it was gonna be my parents being like, we're watching. Well, anyways, I'm just in my confidence arc for a lot of reasons. And yeah, I felt like, well, I could try to boost my channel more maybe, but I don't know. I also kind of think it'd be fun to re-debut. I don't have the money to re-debut, but I would like to, because like now I've tried out being a VTuber. I think it'd be fun to be a VTuber who plays more of a character. I just feel like that'd be fun. But then I also like being myself, because I like to just talk with everybody as myself too, so I don't know. Sorry, I was clearing my throat. iPad cat. Yeah, he's an iPad cat. What does Gen Alpha even do? They say skibbity toilet, and they play on the iPad. And, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we were at the mall yesterday because it was Amiko's birthday, and they were selling a gigantic skibbity toilet mystery box thing. They had like this huge skibbity toilet mystery box, and we were like, what the heck? And apparently there was a plushie in it, but it was like giant. We were like, because you know, usually mystery boxes are like tiny little boxes. It was like a huge thing. And it was Skibbity Toilet. And I was wondering how they sell Skibbity Toilet merch, because the Skibbity Toilet characters are like Gmod characters, right? So it's like, are they partnered with Gmod? How does that even work? I was a little bit confused. Or since Gmod is made so people are able to make their own, like, because like people can make their own like games and stories with it, right? So is it made like so it's copyright free inherently? I don't even know. Basically, I was confused about how they can sell those. Confidence art, cowboy. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm a cowboy. Hi, Amiko. Say hi. Well, maybe she's not here because nobody texted me. To be honest, she's probably still sleeping. I think she stayed up really late because she was so, like, excited about her birthday. And I know that when I left, it was already pretty late. And she was talking about watching a movie. So then she probably stayed up even later than that. And she was also talking about how she has to try on, cause she bought a bunch of clothes at the mall. And she was also talking about, like, I have to try on all my new clothes. So I feel like I feel like she might have stayed up a long time. She might be still asleep. New outfit. I would love if I could afford. I'm so broke ever since going to college. Like, I was already broke before, but I'm so broke because now I can barely work any hours. I'm trying to find a new job, but nobody will hire me. I really want to find a remote, like, customer service job, like, answering phone calls, because, like, especially since I'm in college right now, I'm just sick of, like, going to college and going to work and back and forth between places, but, like, nobody will hire me. Even though I put on my resume that I'm studying computer science right now, which I only have been in a computer science class for less than a semester, but resumes are all about, like, making yourself look better than you are, right? So I put computer science on my resume, even though I've only been studying it for less than a semester. But, you know. But still nobody wants to hire me. I want a higher paying job. That's why I need my computer. That's why I need my channel to blow up. I need to make a YouTube channel that blows up. But I don't know what people want to watch. I keep thinking that, like, people like video essays now, but I don't know what to make a video essay even about. I thought, well, I keep wanting to make a video essay just because I think about my gender role reversal universe all the time. I want to make, like, a long-ass video rambling about the gender, like, ideas for a gender role reversal universe, but that's just something that nobody else cares about but me. And also, it's, like, so based around a kink that I don't feel like it's safe for YouTube that much. Like, YouTube won't want to monetize it. But it's just something I want to make just for fun. Just because I like to talk about it, and I want to, like, find a captive audience that will talk about it. That's weird. Nobody will watch that video, so I won't make it. Now that I'm talking about it out loud, I'm really like, wow, nobody would ever really want to watch that. Never mind. Nobody would watch that. Have you watched Skibidi Toilet? It's an interesting story arc. It has a story arc. I've only ever seen, like, maybe one or two Skibidi Toilet videos, and I've only ever seen, like, other people reacting to them. Like, somebody will bring up Skibidi Toilet to a streamer, and that person will be like, what? Like, especially, like, before people knew what Skibidi Toilet was. Like, the streamer would be like, what? And then they would look it up, and then I would see Skibidi Toilet because the streamer was watching Skibidi Toilet. Like, I think Vinny Vinesauce watched Skibidi Toilet on his stream one time. I watched Skibidi Toilet a little out of curiosity. To be honest, there was worse brainwash I watched as a kid. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm trying to think of old YouTube I watched as a kid. Fred. Hey, it's Fred! I used to love Fred as a kid. I remember my grandma complaining because they made the Fred movie on Nickelodeon, and she was like, hated it. She wanted us to turn it off because she hated his voice. But they even made his voice deeper for TV because I feel like the high-pitched level of his voice in the YouTube videos was too much for the old people making the movie or something, or they were like, people aren't gonna like this, so they made him deeper. And I remember as a kid being annoyed by that. I was like, this isn't Fred's voice. Why didn't they pitch it up as high as his voice is? What the heck is Skibidi Toilet? There's merch of it? My dad said Skibidi yesterday. Well, I'm trying to remember the context. I don't remember. He just said Skibidi out of nowhere, and it was really shocking. I watched a movie yesterday. What movie did you watch? Was it good? I haven't watched a movie in forever. base computer science major. Yeah, I'm liking my computer science class so much I might major in it. I might double major in computer science and psychology. You need to promote yourself. Honestly, all you need to be successful is find like 4 or 5 rich Sims that give you all their money and your Sim. I guess technically that's true. I I feel bad. I don't know. I guess that is true. Saying that feels like evil though. I don't know. It feels like nefarious, like hee 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 hee. I don't know. But I guess if I got into Hololive, that would probably happen for me. I feel like every Hololive streamer has like somebody who really sends them a ton of money, right? I want to be in Hololive so bad because it's so fun looking, and I want to be like Fuamoko because I love how much they like put on a personality. Like I really admire Fuamoko a lot because like especially I don't want to sound like I'm like insulting English VTubers, but I like in comparison to other VTubers, Fuamoko really like plays a character a lot, and most English VTubers don't really. I mean, I don't even. But like and also, I mean, I probably should talk about this, but another reason I like Fumoko a lot is because of their history. Even like more than what most people know of their history, like from their pre-VTuber history. I just admire them a lot, and I would want to be in Hololive. I want to be like Fumoko. I want to be idols, and I want to be a character, and I want to meet them, and yeah. Maybe is this bad to talk about? I don't know. But I really like them, and I like how they seem like they're like really like deep otaku, especially if you know their history. Like I feel like with English VTubers, you just don't see that as much as you do with the Japanese VTubers, and I just really like them. I just really like them. I think it would be safe. You'll find a lot of people who are like you. If I made my gender role reversal kink video, I just think it'd be a fun thing for me to talk about, but nobody cares. Because I think about it all the time. Literally, when I'm at work, I'm always thinking about my gender role reversal universe. So I guess it's like, this is a thing that occupies a lot of my brain space. And so I could talk about it for a long time. Yeah, the Skibidi toilet story is actually deep. Really? Do people die in it? What happens? Is there romance? Do the toilets kiss? LOL, I remember. I always read I hate my mom hating Fred. What? I remember my mom hating Fred. I don't remember if my parents hated Fred. I just remember my grandma hating Fred. But I remember as a kid I loved Fred. Like, some of the kids, like, were too cool for Fred, but I wasn't. I liked Fred. I thought he was so funny. And then I didn't like the Nickelodeon one as much because, I mean, I was, like, 12 or 13 maybe. I don't know how old I was when I was watching Fred. So I was, like, into, like, edgy humor, you know, that, like, middle schoolers like. And, like, the Fred YouTube videos would be, like, about, like, his abusive mother and, like, him, like, overdosing on pills. And I remember when they made the Nickelodeon one, I was like, they censored Fred. They made Fred too PG. Which is such a stupid thing to think. And I remember being a kid being like, I remember the good old days of Fred when he was edgy. Your dad is a Skibidi Rizzler now. I guess so. I really don't remember the context of him saying Skibidi. I think he picked it up from Ameko, because Ameko keeps saying Skibidi. I watched Heretic. It was really good. My GF thought it was too much talking. Is that the movie about the Mormon, what do they call them? Missionaries? Who go to the house of that guy, and then he, like, kidnaps them or something? I think I watched a video about that. There's a girl I watch on YouTube who used to be a Mormon, and sometimes she talks about Mormon stuff, and I always think it's interesting. Fumoko is my favorite. They share the same brain cell. Yeah, I love them. They're so cute. I like Fumoko, and I like Bibu a lot, but Fumoko is my favorite of English Hololive. Cause like before them, like I like all the English Hololive members, but I always like really more watched like the clips of the Japanese members overall. Like I like Gura a lot, but Fumoko I still like would watch the Japanese VTubers more than Gura, but Fumoko is like my number one favorite like English Hololive member. I like them a lot. What I saw of Fumoko, they were pretty cool. Yeah, I like them. I feel like they're so dedicated too. Like they always wanted to be idols and now they're idols. It's crazy. Magico. It's a huge war with technology and stuff. There's different toilets. The toilets are the bad guys. Wait, is it like a mecha? A toilet mecha anime? What? What is happening in the Skibidi universe? I just remember that this was supposed to be a book club stream, and I'm getting so off track. Somebody's gonna click this for getting the ninth, and they're gonna hear me saying the Skibidi universe. Heretic was good. That's about the Mormon missionaries. I also watched the new Nosferatu movie, which was also really good. I keep seeing things about that on my Tumblr, and I want to see it because, well, I don't know if people on my Tumblr are just weird. People on my Tumblr are making it sound like it's like basically like people on my Tumblr are like horny about this movie. Like they think it's like a sexy movie, but I don't feel like that was the intent. I don't know. I don't really know much about the movie, but either way, I kind of wanted to see it because it sounded interesting, and they were like, I don't know. People on my Tumblr, they're like, sexy cannibalism. I don't know. People on my Tumblr are just really into that movie, but I feel like that's probably not the intent of the creator to be into it for that reason. But either way, it sounded interesting. There are toilet mechs. It's basically humans versus aliens, but the toilets are the aliens and the camera guys are the humans. I didn't even know there were camera guys in the Skibidi universe. This reminds me of the Bean YouTube series. Is that Killer Bean? I never watched those, but I've heard of them. Is that what do you mean? Are they like Skibidi Toilet? I can't believe Tumblr would unnecessarily sexualize something. Is nothing sacred? Yeah, everybody on Tumblr is always horny about things. Nosferatu has one real sex scene in it, but it makes actual thematic sense for it to be there. Oh, I see. I feel like the people on my Tumblr were more aroused by like violence or something in the movie. I don't know. I don't know what exactly they were talking about. They were like, finally, a movie for us freaks. I don't know. Yes, Killer Bean. I don't know anything about the Killer Bean. I've just seen the bean, I suppose. Oh, and guys, I'm really excited about this. I don't know if anybody's gonna care, but before when it was Christmas time, the present Amiko got me for Christmas hadn't arrived yet, and it finally arrived. And so she gave it to me on her birthday, which is kind of funny that she gave me a present on her birthday. But it was a Lolita dress, and it's so beautiful. Sorry, my throat's weird. I wonder if sorry, I don't know. My throat is scratchy. I wonder if I can find a picture of the dress. It was so beautiful. She's making me relapse on Lolita fashion because I stopped wearing Lolita so much because I'm so broke after going to college because I can't work as many hours that like she that like I sold a lot of my Lolita and I was like wearing cheaper fashion lately, but now it's like, oh my gosh, this dress is so beautiful. Maybe I could find it. I don't know. What dress did you get? I don't even know what it was called. Maybe I could find it. It's by a Taobao brand, which is like a Chinese brand. Let me grab the dress and see if there are any things I could look up, like any keywords on the dress. It's so beautiful. It's so like my theme. Like I really love dresses that have red as an accent color and have like berries on them. And it's also got blue on it, which is another color I really like on Lolita dresses. I wonder if I can find this online. Maybe it's on Lollibrary? I think that Lolita isn't always on Lollibrary. I think that I think that Taobao isn't always on Lollibrary. Yeah, see, it's not even tagged as the actual. I looked up the brand on Lollibrary, but they don't have a tag for that brand. They just tag it as Chinese indie brand. Maybe I just searched the brand name in Lollibrary search. Oh, a bunch of random stuff is coming up. A bunch of random stuff is coming up. It's got like, it says like picking berries on it. Sell Taobao picking berries. 36 things China Taobao can't ship internationally. That's not what I was looking for. Oh. Lolita fashion. Maybe I can find it on 42 Lolita. Maybe it's for sale right now. Oh, it's right here. Oh, I found it. I found it. It's on 42 Lolita being sold right this second. Wow, this is so expensive. I'm surprised because I didn't know she spent that much on me. And also, usually Taobao isn't that expensive, but I feel like this is a more reputable, or like more, I don't know if reputable is the right word, but it's a more famous Taobao brand. Like, wow. I didn't know this cost this much when she bought it for me. Let me find a good picture for me to download to show you guys. I also asked you a question about Lolita. Everything is a sign. That's true. Iris did message me about Lolita. Did you find a dress? Because you're asking me about dresses for tall people. Oh wait, am I not supposed to say that? Am I telling people a secret? Yeah, I'll just. My folders are such a mess. Here. Wait, I'm actually saving the complete web page. You know, I want to save the picture. It's a WebP file. I don't like those. Lollibrary? Now I've heard of everything. What, my faces? My faces were getting weird because I was typing things? I'm sorry. Lollibrary's a Lolita fashion archive. I thought Iris was probably, I don't know. Is that rude of me? Oh, sorry. Should I not have said that? I'm sorry. Should I not have said that? Should I have said what Iris was looking? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have spoiled things that are in the DMs. I shouldn't have said that. Look at the Discord. I'm sorry. Well, I thought that Iris was... Because Iris has a girlfriend now, so I thought that she wanted to dress in Lolita, and maybe she was really tall. That's what I assumed was happening. But am I saying things I shouldn't be saying? Did I make it worse by saying that? I'm sorry. Iris probably left forever. Anyways. Oh. Oh. What if Iris is watching the stream with his girlfriend? I spoiled it or something. I don't know. Maybe I make it worse talking about that. Well, this is the dress she bought me. Well, that's not me, but that's just the model wearing it. I feel really bad now that I said that. I did not find a dress yet. I'm looking for accessories and stuff. I'm also looking into glass jars and stuff. It says my girlfriend needs something like that. Okay. Did I accidentally say something? I shouldn't have said it. I felt bad. I felt like maybe I spoiled something. Or I feel like I probably shouldn't say things that people post in my DMs. Well, anyways, this is the dress that she bought me. Here's a close-up of the dress. See, here, I'll zoom in on the print. Everything is fine. The dress would totally be for me. Okay. Okay, see, that's another reason why I can't get famous, because I always get like really anxious about saying things on stream, and then I like spend forever like backtracking and it's not good. And I did that after I said I was in my confidence arc. I should have been like, well maybe that would have been rude to me. I don't know. This is a close-up of the print. It's got like berries and it looks sort of like porcelain, and it says something on it, but I can't really read that in the picture. I can read it here on the actual dress. It says, porcelain tea party. I'll make an appointment with you at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They love to put things on dresses that like aren't really like real life or relevant to anything, but it's really cute. And then it also says under it says Crusade Evangelical Lutheran, which is the name of the brand, but I don't know if people are gonna like see that and think I'm like a super religious person or something. But I doubt anyone will read that part of the dress. It's funny, lots of Lolita dresses, like, they'll have, like, lots of really Christian themes, I guess just because, like, it looks, like, pretty and classical, but, like, wearing them here in the U.S., people might, like, think that you're, like, a really, really super religious person or something because you're wearing it. And then I'll show you guys, oops, what'd I just do? Oh. Look at the top of the dress, too. Like, the collar is so pretty. And, yeah, basically, that's the dress she got me. And I'm really excited about that, especially because I sold all of my Lolita. And I don't really have any anymore. But now I have one again. And I'm so excited to wear it. And I still have a lot of, like, my red accessories, so I can still make an outfit with it. Because red is, like, my #1 color when I wear Lolita fashion. And it's got berries and blue on it. And it matches my vibe so well. And, yeah. I've been talking about this for way too long, but I'm just excited about it. Somebody subscribed 8 minutes ago. Welcome. I don't know if they know that I can see that. Am I popping off right now? Do you think they're here for Gideon the 9th and they subscribe not knowing what's happening? Maybe I should be talking about... I'm getting so off track. It's because I haven't streamed in so long. Every time I come back after a while, I want to talk to everybody about everything. I should do another stream again soon. But last weekend, I could have done a different stream instead of the book club stream, but I was feeling kind of depressed last week. So I didn't do it. Like, when Iris said he didn't finish the book, I was a little bit excited that I didn't have to stream, because I just wasn't feeling up for it that much last week. But, yeah. But now it's been a while since I've streamed again, so I was just excited to talk about things. You would reveal all of our secrets for content. Oh my gosh. VTuber who reveals everyone's secrets for content. VTuber who gets famous by revealing her chat's deepest secrets that they messaged her in the Discord. It'd be kind of weird if you guys were messaging your deepest secrets to me, though. Iris was just asking me because I wear Lolita, I assume. That's why he asked me. No MLP figures. She does like MLP, though. She wouldn't get the Rainbow Dash in a jar joke. That'd be so... Oh my god. Getting your girlfriend Rainbow Dash in a jar as a present. That'd be so... I mean, that would work for some people, but... That'd be crazy. You are popping off, bestie. I'm popping off, bestie. Is my... Do you think my channel... Because sometimes when I get new subscribers, I always assume that for whatever reason, my channel is getting pushed to people. Okay, it still looks like I only gained 1 new subscriber. Well, if the new person's still watching, hello. We've talked about pretty much everything in the book. We did. I'm sure that after the stream, I'll think about more things to talk about in the book. We can still talk about them for the next, when we start reading the next book. Which, I don't know how long we should wait. Like, how long should I give you guys to get the new book and read it? Like, a month or something? Because, like, Genji said it's going to take 2 weeks for the book to arrive to him. And that gives 2 weeks to read the book. Do you think that a month is a good time for, like, the next book club? Arriving on the 10th. Oh, that's like a week. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. I'm kind of tired. I stayed up too late last night for streaming, but I figured I'm going to take a nap after the stream. I figured I was going to have to take a nap anyways after the stream because I always am like mentally sort of drained after stream, and I have to finish an essay tonight. So I kind of thought I was going to take a nap after stream anyways to refresh my brain so I can finish the essay. You do usually gain a handful of subscribers every stream. I bet if you were consistent, you could get an audience with time. Yeah, I probably could. And maybe, well, I was gonna say maybe I should stream every day, but now, I mean, even before when I just had a job, I like would be so... Well, my job is so, like, physically tiring. It sucks. That's another reason why I want to get another job. I want to get a job where I just sit. Because my current job is so, like, physically, like, I'm running around constantly and lifting heavy things and stuff. But, now that I go to school, like, every day I wake up at, like, I go to school at, like, 8 a.m. And then I get home at, like, 7 p.m. So I'm gone for, like, 11 hours. And I still have to, like, eat dinner and everything. I don't know, I just feel it. And then I'm always so tired because I've done so much all day. And, yeah. I don't know. Maggie spilling your secrets on stream first time. Sorry, Saz. Well, to be honest, some of the things that I say about Saz says about himself in the chat. So... You could have said that you weren't up for streaming. We would have been understanding. But maybe I would have said that if the stream... But since you didn't finish the books, then I didn't have to say anything like that. I'm almost out of water. I should go grab more water. BRB. I'm back. How long is the next act? I don't know. I can go grab the book of that one because I didn't give that book away to someone from work who got fired. I don't remember how long the acts are in this one. She's wearing socks. I think I was muted. Was I not muted? Then you guys heard me talking to Arthur. I am wearing socks. 3 weeks, maybe 4. We plan on the 23rd, and we just extend to March 2nd if we need. That's crazy. It's there's only a month away from March 2nd. I'm so excited for spring though. I'm kind of scared to get the book since you told me what was written on the back of my book. The book, especially, you gotta get one of those fake covers to cover the book, or you can make one at home. I don't know if other people have done this before, but like you have to, when like in school you're supposed to cover your textbooks, and like you can take like thick paper and like wrap the book. You just have to do that. You just have to wrap up the book so people can't see that it says no, it doesn't say the lesbians. It says the necromancers are back and they're gayer than ever. What if it said the lesbians are back and they're gayer than ever? That'd be even gayer. Than it said that. Alright, chat, she's gone. Let's riot. Oh, she's back. Don't worry, we were extremely law-abiding. You guys were rioting? That's crazy. What did you guys do? But I was gone so quick. I was gone for so quickly. That's crazy. We're a month away from a month from today. Yeah, that's crazy. The necrogayers. The lesbomancers. Let's see how long the first act is. Oh wait, there's a prologue before Act 1, but it's pretty short, so we'll read that at the same time. Wait, my face is weird. I'll bring it closer. You guys aren't here book page turning ASMR, so that my face doesn't look weird, because I have to put this right by. Is that really loud? Because it's literally right by the mic. Can you even hear me talking over the sound of the book? Okay, so Act 1 and the prologue are from page 13 to page 136. 136 pages. That's a bit longer than some of the other acts we've read, but it's Act 4 of the last book was longer than this, I think. It's 136 pages. Well, it's less than that because it starts on page 13, but hi Aris. It's a horror game. I'm not playing a game, we're doing a book club. So we were reading a book, and now we're talking about the book. But well, we keep talking about other things though too. Now we're talking about the book again, but we were talking about other things before. The lesbians are gay? I thought they were lesbian. Every Maggie stream is horror. Your screen not switched. What? What are you talking about? Should I check the stream? I'm not showing a game right now. I'm just talking to everybody. Oh yeah, my screen looks right now. It looks blurry, or maybe that's because it's not on the automatic high quality. Are my streams blurry, you guys? Am I blurry? Guys, is my model blurry? Has it been like this the whole time I've been a streamer? Well, I'll just say that I'm just being like retro horror, okay? I'm just being like I'm like a Chilizart character, that's why I'm blurry. It's aesthetic, you guys. It's because you were zooming so fast, you zoomer. I see. That makes sense. I'm just going so fast that the screen is turning blurry. How come there's I don't know. There's like a weird thing on my Streamlabs right now, but I don't think you guys can see it. While Maggie thinks she's actually streaming right now. What? Am I hallucinating your messages? Yeah, you're very blurry, but that might just mean me crying from how profound your commentary is. Wait, are you crying from me saying that Act 1 is 136 pages? Forgive me for not knowing all. I forgive you. I mean, I don't think you did anything wrong in the first place. It looks fine. Quality's good. Maybe my computer's just bad then. I mean, my quality looks good on my Streamlabs, but when I was looking at the actual video, it looked low quality. But maybe I should give 3 weeks for the book club, and then we'll see how everybody's at. So yeah, that'd be... Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, the 23rd. February 23rd. I was getting confused about numbers and math and calendars. Okay, I will go to sleep here, 11 p.m. Good night, Aris. It's 11 a.m. here. We're 12 hours apart. Sounds good. Confusion. So I'll put that in the book club now so I don't forget in the Discord. You guys will just have to let me know if you're having trouble getting the book or anything. Or if you're just not at that part yet. We will be reading the prologue and Act 1 of Harrow the Ninth for the next book club meeting. The meeting will be on February 23rd at 9 a.m. EST. Please let me know if anyone has any issues getting to that point before the meeting. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. We're reading the prologue and Act 1 of Harrow the Ninth meeting. Yeah, there we go. That sounds fine. There's something in the general. Oh, sorry. It's because I was typing numbers and such. It's probably... My number 1, I think, does that. Yeah. My number 1 does that. I was just really confused while I was typing, okay, you guys? I should write down what all my numbers do so that I can use them more often. Oh, my hand is also up, isn't it? I think that... Whoa! I accidentally opened the wrong tab. I think that might be E. No? What button pushes that down? Is that F? I don't know. I don't know what button... My hair grew out. I don't know what button moves my hand. It's up now. Whatever. I don't remember. My hair grew. I was getting confused about math, the computer science major. That's the part I hate about my computer science class, is a lot of it is math. But a lot of it so far isn't that hard of math, but I still get a little bit confused. It takes me a second. Right now we're learning while. We're learning about doing while statements. We're while in Python, and she was talking about how with while loops you can accidentally like crash your computer if you accidentally do a loop that is like never ending. And so I'm always getting paranoid and like rereading my code like 5 times in a row and be like, this isn't gonna, I typed it right? This isn't gonna be a never ending loop. I keep getting nervous about that. And that's why it's taking me so long to do some of the assignments like in class. I'm like, did I do it right? I keep getting worried. I don't know if you've ever seen the hands up position. Really? My hand is up a little bit. Boris did this for me. It wasn't like originally part of. Boris is such a good. He's so good. Boris is so good at his job. If I ever get a new model, I'm gonna hire him again because he's always adding things. He added my teeth. See, sorry, I was doing that so you could see my teeth. I didn't have those originally. He added my long hair. He just like edited the model, I guess, and then he edited the model so that I can hold my hand up. Boris is great. I recommend him. I don't think anyone in my chat is trying to become a VTuber right now, but who knows? Maybe you are. Well, I recommend Boris because, and he does it for free. He does it for free. I recommend Boris. Yeah. My book will arrive Wednesday, so I'll definitely finish it. Oh, yay! It'll arrive soon. Where's the lantern? Oops. Oops. Tabs. Lantern. Do you guys want to see the lantern the whole stream? Now I'm tall. I'm taller than you. I'm taller than you, chat box. There's my lantern. Most computer science is algebra. You don't really do high-level math unless you do like system engineering. Oh, I don't want to do high-level math. I hate math. I hate math. Now I am hurt in my masculinity because I'm taller than you. Now I'm even taller. Look how tall I am compared to you. You don't even make it up to my hips. I'm like doming my chat now. Tags giantess. Yeah. I'm a giantess. I'll step on you. This is getting weird. This is getting weird. Do you guys hear my cat in the litter box? I don't know which one it is. Today, Winnie was mewing. Not in the cat way, but in the zoomer way. I don't know. I was looking at her when I woke up, and she was making a weird face. And it made me a little bit worried, but I figured I would just see. She wasn't acting weird, but she just looked like she was mewing. She looked like she had a strong jaw. It's like, what's going on? So I was going to check up on her again later and see what's going on. Glad you said it so I didn't look like the weirdo. Thank you. Giantess. I'm a giantess. I'm so tall. Hi, Arthur. Arthur's over here now. I turned Arthur into an iPad baby because I bought them a toy that, like, it has, like, batteries in it that make, like, there's, like, a butterfly on top that, like, spins around, and there's also, like, little holes on the sides that pop out. Ah! He jumped on the table. I think he's mad because the book is where he was sitting before. Hang on. I'll move it. It has little things on the side that pop out, and before I got batteries for it, my cats were like really excited about it. Both Arthur and Winnie were, and they were like dragging it all around the house, and like yeah, it was really fun for them. But then I got batteries for it, and now the things pop out and the butterfly spins around, and now Arthur just likes to stare at it. He's like an iPad baby. He just wants to stare at it move. And like when I wake up in the morning, I feed them first thing, and then after he's done eating, he comes over to the toy and he meows at me because he wants me to turn it on. And it's cute, but also after it goes on for a while, I turn it off because I feel like just staring at that thing all day can't be good for him. Like, it's like an iPad. I feel like it's probably overstimulating or something. I feel like it's overstimulating. No problem, thieves. I'm glad we can share our singular brain cell. That could be your OnlyFans tag. Giantess OnlyFans. I'm sure that exists. Wait, so I'm thinking, like, usually... I've seen, like, giantess, like, hentai. But do people do, like, IRL pretending to be a giant, like, on Pornhub? I shouldn't say the name of the websites. On, like, OnlyFans or anything. Like, do people do that? I've never seen that before. That's crazy. But I just realized, like, that's possible. Like, you just put the camera down low and you, like, put in, like, sound effects to make it sound like you're stomping really loud. That's interesting. Does he not destroy it? The toy? It was pretty, let me look at it. Oh, wait, okay. So, like, he sometimes takes off the butterfly, and I just put it back on, and I thought last night it sounded like he was pushing something around, and I thought it might have been the butterfly. Like, I thought that he might have broke it again, but it looks like he didn't. So, I don't know what he was pushing around in the middle of the night last night. Orange YouTube. It would be really hard to do. I would respect the dedication. IRL giantess stuff. I feel like, oh my gosh, now I'm imagining, wait, maybe this should be my niche. I'm imagining, like, you make, like, a little, like, toy town, and then you just put the camera down low, and then you just crush it with your feet. I'm such a genius. Like, that could be a whole thing if nobody's doing that. But I don't really want to do that. But I feel like if it's like not like stuff where you're showing your body, but you're just like crushing things with your feet, you're just like crushing the fake building, then I feel like I'd be open to doing that. It's a weird conversation. Well, I was just thinking about money making. Well, you know, lately I'm so broke, so I was just thinking like that, but then I don't know if they make that much money. Maybe on OnlyFans. I don't know. Anyways. Super tall women. I hope any hardcore locked tomb fan that stumbles across the street. I keep forgetting about that. What if this person who subscribed 33 minutes ago is here because they're a hardcore Locked Tomb fan and they wanted to hear me talk about the lesbians, but now they're hearing me talk about crushing things with my giantess feet? I'm sure there are giantess VTubers. I've never met one. I've never seen one before. Are there any famous giant... Oh! Wasn't Sana from Hololive supposed to be giant? Wait, is Maggie like 6 foot? No. I'm under 5 feet tall. But I could, if you want me to be, I am. I'm whatever you... That sounds a little weird. Well, I'm a VTuber. I'm for the people. You can imagine whatever you'd like. Crushing is a thing. Crushing, like... I want to crush, like, a fake buildings, like, yeah, like Godzilla, like Iris said. Godzilla giantess. The truth about OnlyFans is almost no one actually makes money except the top 1%, just like real life. Yeah, that's probably how it is. And also on OnlyFans, I think you have to chat with people. You have to, like, chat with people. And, like, that's, like, why people subscribe to the OnlyFans, too, is because they want to be able to talk to people. But then, like, the people who are chatting aren't usually the actual girls. Maybe for, like, girls who aren't making a lot of money. But, like, the girls who are making a lot of money, they hire people to chat with the guys. It's interesting. But I feel like anything that's going to be on OnlyFans is going to be like worse than what's on the regular websites, because I feel like it's all like clickbait. Like they're making you pay, and there's not actually anything good there. Is what I always just assume is happening over on OnlyFans. But people are paying more because they want to chat, right? They could just watch a small VTuber stream and talk in the chat if they want to talk to a girl. Maybe they want to talk about sexual things, I guess. Sana was big. That's so sad that we lost the giantess VTuber in Hololive. I'm more into micro than macro. Well, maybe we shouldn't get into that. If you got a fisheye lens, you could look tall. Oh, fisheye lens. They make everything look kind of funny. Did you guys hear that Deco 27 song? That had a fisheye lens. I don't know the words. I don't speak Japanese. Monitoring. That slapped. Sorry, I don't know if you guys know, like, I don't know if you guys listen to, like, Vocaloid new releases. That's just a song I've been listening to lately. It came out not that long ago. Maggie, you got to eat your veggies first. Does that make people tall? Eating veggies makes people tall? Crushing fruit and food. Oh, do people want to see that? Hire us as the managers. For guys, we know what hire you guys to be on my giantess OnlyFans talking to the guys. This scenario is getting even more strange. I hire people for my VTuber chat. I feel like that would be a whole VTuber drama people would talk about or like get mad about. This VTuber, she was acting say-so, but the whole time all of her fans or her chat members were, she had an OnlyFans and her chat was talking for her, and I don't know, I feel like it'd be like a headline, it would be like a whole controversy. Fansly is for VTubers. Oh, I've heard a little bit about Fansly. Fansly sponsored Germa on his baseball stream. The stream where he shoved baseballs up his ass. Sorry, this is getting weird. I shouldn't say that. Fansly. I don't know Japanese. Fake VTuber. Lately I've been thinking I should learn Japanese, but I think that all the time. But then I was listening to a song. My tummy just grumbled. Really? Okay. Well, I was listening to a song, and I realized if I listened closely, I could understand, like, a lot of the words. Like, I knew what a lot of the words meant. So it was like, maybe I just need to apply myself more, and I'm almost there. That's probably not true. Sana is back streaming, though, not Asana. Was she still a giantess? Probably not. I wouldn't know how to become tall, Maggie. Oh, yeah, because I'm way taller than all of you guys. We need a romance movie like that between an OnlyFans customer and the person who... That's the BL. Oh my gosh. BL mangaka need to pick that up. That actually sounds like something that could be in a BL. Between the OnlyFans customer and the person who writes for the girl to end up together. That really sounds... Oh my gosh. We were at the mall and the bookstore, the manga section. There was this most interesting BL there, and you knew that it was spicy because it was all wrapped up in plastic. You can't look through the pages. And there was a book that was called, like, I'm Addicted to Going to Lesbian Brothels or something. Something like that was the name of one of the manga, too. That wasn't the BL, obviously, but the BL, it was all, like, Omegaverse. They were all, like, getting pregnant and giving birth. The manga section of the bookstore was so interesting. What? I don't need a source. I'll just accept it. Yeah, Germa did that on stream. Well, he did. I don't know if I should. No, it doesn't matter. He did that on stream. That sounds interesting. What, the lesbian brothel manga? There's things in the Discord. What is this in the Discord? Oh, it's a video. I don't know if I should watch that on stream. It looks like it's that guy who married Miku as the thumbnail in the video. Also, if I watched it on stream, you guys would have to hear it even if I didn't show you guys, because remember, Arthur broke my headphones and I still haven't bought new ones. I mean, I have headphones that I use for my phone, but they're Bluetooth. Wait, can you use Bluetooth headphones on a computer? Oh, you can. There's a Bluetooth button on my computer. Wait, I didn't even know that. This seems like something I should probably have known the whole time. Well, well, anyways, PC has Bluetooth, yeah. My PC is super great. I mean, it's really old now. Oh my gosh, my PC is as old as my VTubing channel. That's pretty old for a PC, isn't it? But it's a gaming PC, so I guess nowadays the PCs are probably like more popular, or like more popular. Nowadays the PCs are probably more strong than my current PC. But at the time it was like, I feel like it was a good gaming PC. I don't know. Oh my gosh, in my computer science class I was humiliated because I'm the only person who appreciates low poly models. I thought that nowadays people are in, I thought people, like, you know, the PlayStation 1 graphics are really popular on like itch.io and stuff, and like people are playing like Chilla's art game. Well, I don't know if people are playing like games with like lower graphics, and we had to do an assignment in class where we had to put in the class Discord channel our favorite 3D graphic, and like she was gonna show them on the class. Literally everybody did like high poly, like Cyberpunk 2077, Bloodborne, like good looking modern games. And then I did GameCube Animal Crossing. Because I love low poly graphics, and I love how the GameCube Animal Crossing game looks. But then when she got to mine, I heard people laughing. And then we all had to explain the reasons why we liked it. And I said I like it because it's cute, and I like how low poly it is, because I feel like it being low poly makes it cuter. I feel like I explained that well, and maybe people could understand that, but then there's a fruit fly flying around the mic. Do you guys hear that? I'm sorry. Well, anyways, but then the professor started talking about it, and she was like, she like didn't get it. She was like, yeah, I mean, low poly graphics can be good because they're like, they're like less hard on the computer and stuff like that. And she didn't seem to understand, like, it's not a utility thing. I like it because it's pretty. Like, she didn't understand that. And also, my house isn't gross. I don't know why the fruit flies appeared. I think it's because the guy who lived next door, whose apartment always smelled really bad, moved out, and I think they migrated to my apartment. Because my house is so clean now, and I don't have any food out or anything. But now I have fruit flies, and I don't know where they came from. And also it's winter, so I don't know why they showed up. And yeah, so basically, yeah. Sorry that there was a fruit fly by my mic, but it's not my fault. They're about to release a new gaming PC generation, and all it costs only your kidneys. Oh no. I'll just stick with mine. What if mine gets to a point where I can't stream anymore? I don't know how often people update their PCs, or how often you're supposed to. You just upgrade parts. That's true. I love low poly. Me too, but nobody else did. Literally nobody else picked anything low poly. It was all like modern AAA games. Or like some people just like Google searched, I guess, like 3D graphics, and they would post like just like the most random things, and then when the professor would ask why they picked it, they would just say it looks cool. Like there were a bunch of people who said that. Which, like, there's nothing really wrong with that, but I guess, well, maybe they just don't play games or something. I feel like everybody in computer science class is going to be gamers, though. But like, I'm like, is that really your favorite 3D graphic? Because I feel like you just discovered that image 2 seconds ago when you Googled 3D graphics. I don't know. Submits visual novel graphics. They had to be 3D, but well, there's some 3D visual novels. They're usually like Western visual novels. Like, no, wait, there's some. I could think of some. Yeah. But based, honestly, stylish graphics are timeless. Yeah, I think low poly looks so cute. Did you tell her that? Oh, it's been so long since we were talking, I don't know what you were asking. PS2 horror was peak aesthetics. Eat it, snatch it up with your frog tongue. No. What if I wish I was a frog VTuber. Frogs are cute. Wait, I'm trying to think if there are any frogs I know. I don't feel like I know any frog tubers. Maybe there's one I'm forgetting that's really popular. But I don't think I know any frog tubers, which is weird because frogs are so cute. If you were if I was a frog, I could wear a cute little raincoat. That'd be so cute. And I'd have like an umbrella. That'd be so cute. But yeah, about the PS2 horror, I was like thinking, what is my favorite graphics? And I almost thought like I almost thought, should I do Silent Hill 2, like a monster? No, I won't do that. So I almost did even worse than Animal Crossing, probably. Like a low poly monster thing. that would be like, I'd probably get laughed at even more for that. Non-gamers? Disgusting. People update their... the chat is... There's too many messages I haven't read. I have to scroll up a little bit. People update their PCs. I don't know. Are people supposed to? I don't know. I've never done it, but I thought since I'm a VTuber, maybe I should be like upgrading it at some point. Western AVN are great. Honey Pop's good. A lot of the ones that I see on VNDB when I'm just scrolling, see the name will be like The Babysitter. That sounds kind of creepy. The name will be like, I feel like they're always creepy names. It'll be like Daddy's Home. I don't know. It'll always be like, it's always like a kind of weird name, and then like it's got like really ugly 3D graphics, and I'm like, who is playing these? Like, there's a million of them, and the graphics all look like stolen from somewhere. But there are some good Western AVN. Wait, AVN means adult VN, right? I'm assuming that's what it means. I'm going to say Honey Pop's good. Futadom World is good. No, Futadom World is just okay. They stole the music, and I wasn't really that into it. But what if somebody's here for getting the ninth? They heard me say that. The new PC cards are coming out with aren't impressive. Might get a 4080 card on sale later this year or something. Oh, graphics cards. There are. Oh god, I forgot her name. Frog VTuber Ami Amami. Ami Amami. Oh, I feel like I recognize her. She looks kind of familiar. Well, maybe I don't. I don't know. She looks really cute, though. Is she from a company? Oh, Prism Project. Wait, is Prism Project still around? Oh, was. Yeah, they're not still around. It's like, that's a name I haven't heard of forever. You got to show your normie classmates Disillusion Street. I don't even know what that is. Maybe I'm the normie. That's how you spell disillusion. Oh, this game. I've seen her before. This looks great. Wait, it looks like Vinny played it. That's probably why I've seen her before. My TV, when I'm not streaming, is like a 24/7 autoplay loop of Vinny Vinesauce streams. Like, I just let it autoplay forever, my TV, when I'm not streaming or sleeping. It's just autoplaying Vinny. Sometimes Jerma's in there too. Sometimes Joel, but I don't really watch Joel that much. Sometimes that's just because the autoplay put on Joel after Vinny. It's just never-ending loop of Vinny Vinesauce streams. The babysitter. Oh god, no, not the children. Well, I feel like it's probably like more like old, like a teenage. Well, that's still a little creepy. Or maybe or like it'll be the thing where it's like, but mom, I'm 18. I don't need a babysitter, and like the mom's just weird, just because the person making the game has like a babysitter kink. The ones I play have classy names. Oh, like what? Or you should have shown the class a Western AVN. Those are usually 3D. Oh my god. One girl showed a picture that looked a bit risque. And I was like, what is this? But then she explained it. Apparently it's like a K-pop group. I guess it's aespa. I think it might be. But it looked like a sexy lady, like, trapped in, like the coils of, like, a robotic snake. But then she was like, it's an idol group, and all of their cover art is, like, 3D graphics mixed with the pictures of the real people. But before she started explaining that, I was like, what is this image? It looks, like, kind of, like, sexual. But then she explained it. What if I could have put in, like, Artificial Academy. That wouldn't even... Artificial Academy 2 is my favorite game by Illusion, but it's not my favorite graphics by Illusion at all. Those games are a little bit ugly. But the gameplay is fun. Oh, these guys are talking a lot about the graphics cards. I don't think I'm going to read those because I'm not going to know about it. I was rereading things I don't know how to talk about or what to say about. Vinny? Same. Yeah, Vinny's always playing on my TV 24/7. And Germa played The Sims 2 the other day. It was like the most exciting moment of my life. I was so excited about it. Because I love The Sims 2 so much. And I wanted him to play it for forever, but like he was talking about how he couldn't get it to work on his computer. But now I guess he got it to work. And they just re-released The Sims 2 and The Sims 1 now. But it's kind of like... but we could have got those games for free because they were abandonware, and now you're making people pay for them again. But I guess it's good for people who don't like to pirate, I guess. The prices... Oh, wait. You're talking still about the... You're still talking about the graphics cards. I can't type it here. The name of the game? Maybe the game is not that classy then. Or wait, is that what you said? Classy? Yeah, classy names. If you can't type it in the chat, it might not be that classy. Illusion? Aren't they ill games now? I guess so. Have they released their new thing that's supposed to be coming out? Honeycomb? Honeycomb? Maybe it's pronounced honeycomb. Oh, it's a trial version. Whoa! It's redirecting me. It's asking me if I'm over 18, but it's not working and letting me click anything. Well, is that game... Wait, Honeycomb Come Party on Steam? Why is it called Honeycomb Come Party? Wait, I have to look it up. Okay, whatever. It looks like it's not out yet. Their new game. That's under the name Ill Games now. One name got through? I don't see if there's one that got through. I can't see it. Maybe it's on the. Maybe it's one of the ones that like I have to press yes or no to have it show. Oh wait, no, it's not here. I don't know. I didn't see if anything got through. I didn't see it. Those kind of streams. I really recently watched a lot of Jonah playing Infinity Nikki. I watched that a little bit. I feel like Infinity Nikki, it looks like a game I would have fun with, but it's not the kind of game I like to watch people play that much, especially because he's not exactly a fashion icon. Germa wasn't exactly a fashion icon in the stream. But it looks like a fun game to play. The what now? I don't remember what we're talking about. Honey Come 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 Game? Is that what it's called? By Ill Games. It's spelled Come. Maybe it's pronounced comb. Honeycomb? I love Illusion. They're so fun. I'm excited for a new game, but then they haven't really making Peak in forever. Like, I feel like Artificial Academy 2, let me look at their games. Illusion games, all games list. I don't know. Is it gonna be on their Wikipedia page? I feel like it'd be on the H Games wiki. Oh, these aren't in like date order. But I feel like Artificial Academy 2 was... Oh wait, yeah, all their games are on their wiki page. That was their last like really good game. I mean, Honey Selects came out after that, which was okay, but nothing has been at the level of Artificial Academy 2. Like, Honey Select, there's not really any gameplay. You just work at a hotel and then girls just come up and they rent a room and then you just bang them. VR Kanojo? I did not play that. I don't have VR. Maybe that was good. I did hear a little bit about that one. Koikatsu is just okay, but compared to Artificial Academy, it's just not on the same level. Like, the gameplay is not that good, and you're the only boy at the all-girls school, and I don't really like that, because the thing that's fun about Artificial Academy is that you can make a ton of guys and a ton of girls, which means not only can you play, like, multiple couples, like, you can switch which guy you're playing as, you can also play as the girls, and that's fun, too, and you can also, like, cuck people, and you can get cucked, and that's fun. It adds drama, it adds tension. But, like, in Koikatsu, even if the girls have the trait that says they like girls, there's still no drama to it. And then, AI Girl? That was not very good. I have that. It was not very good. It was pretty boring. And then Room Girl. That was also not very good, even though it had a lot of potential because it was like a Sims-like game. And I love the Sims, but it was very boring. You could barely do anything in it. That's my review of Studio Illusions games since Artificial Academy 2. Do you think somebody's watching the stream for getting the 9th? What? It showed in the chat window on stream? What showed in the chat window on stream? Oh, your message. I was so scared that Studio Illusions page. I was like, how did that... You're talking about your message that you tried to send. I was so scared for a second. I actually showed like the H Games wiki or something. I was like, how would that even happen though? That was so scary. Especially after I went on a big ramble and I wasn't even looking at the chat. Okay. The bad fashion choices made it fun to watch. Well, I'm very particular about, like, what types of games I like to watch, I guess. Like, I'm picky. I'm, like, not the type who watches for the streamer. I watch for, like, I do like, the streamer is important, obviously, because, like, I don't watch streamers I don't already like very much. But, like, they have to be playing a game that I'm interested in watching someone play. They meant honeycomb party instead of honeycomb. Someone needs to get a spell checker. If it shows on stream chat, it'll show in YouTube chat. Best game ever. The game that went through into the chat? Well, I didn't see it. Is it still there? I don't think it'll be there unless you typed it again. I don't really want to go back in the stream. You can post it in the Discord if you want. Being a dick. Oh, I see it. Wait, I've heard of that. I've heard of that one. I've actually heard of that one. That's not a very classy name. I don't really know anything about it, but I've heard of that one. I was playing the crappiest one on itch.io the other day. Just because I wanted to play ones I could play in browser, and it was one of the only ones. It was so bad. I hope someone came for the locked tomb, then stayed for the rest of the stream. Any future person seeing this, we welcome you. Wait. Oh. Earlier I accidentally messed something up and I realized what it was just now. But you guys can't see it because I didn't transition the screen. I accidentally made the chat background a little too small. But you guys can't see that because I didn't transition the screen. Because like earlier when I was trying to show the picture, I accidentally messed something up and I didn't know what it was. But I figured it out. Well, anyways, that's not really important. Eight people watching. Really? For me it says 5 people. 8 people? Hello, 8 people. 5 people was less intimidating because if it is 5 people, 4 of those people are in my chat, so I know who they are, and there's only 1 mystery person. But now there might be 4 mystery people. But I don't know if there are lurkers who are always here. I used to have a lurker, I guess, but they don't come around anymore. Well, I used to have somebody who would send me money on Ko-fi when I wasn't live, like in completely random times of the day. And like they have the same name on there as they had in the chat, and they only typed like once or twice ever in the chat, but I assume they were like a constant like lurker or like a VOD watcher or something, because they would send me money sometimes, but they don't do that anymore. So I guess they don't like me anymore. Maybe they found someone new, or maybe they just don't. Well, it was only like $3 each every time. It was always like a really small amount of money. It was like when I was working at my job where I worked overnights. It'd be like the middle of the night, and I would just suddenly get like $3, which was cool. But I guess they're not around anymore. Wait, did me saying it's only like $3 make me sound ungrateful? Well, I just was worried that it made it sound like I had somebody who was like, you know, making me rich or something in the background. I was still appreciative though. That was, you know, I'd get the money in the middle of the night at work, and that's enough money for me to buy a water bottle or something. I don't know, or like a candy bar. We just have to be weird all the time to filter out the people who wouldn't fit into chat. Also, how long have you set the time until people can chat? I think it's 5 minutes. Is it not? I think it's 5 minutes. Unless I never changed it after the time. What if it's been... Wait. I don't even know if it's still like several months. Because I had to change it that one time because there was the bots. Well, I'm not going to check that right now. I'll check that next time I set up a stream. But I'm pretty sure it's just 5 minutes right now. You lost 3 people? They all got shy when they got mentioned. Or maybe they weren't here the whole time because my screen has always said 5. I should stream some actual games sometimes so the people who aren't here for the book club don't, like, forget that I exist. But, yeah. Maybe I'll finish Fallout sometime. It's been so long I don't remember what we were even doing in Fallout. Lately I've been seeing a lot of videos about Baldur's Gate. I kind of wanted to play that, but I don't know if it's inappropriate on stream because I think that there's like nudity, right? But like it's such a popular game. It's probably like does YouTube have like a Does it have like an exception for it because it's such or is there like a stream mode in the settings? I really wanted to play that game. There's a stream mode. Oh, that's good. Because it looked fun and it looks wild, some of the things you can do in that game. And I wanted to try it out. I think it's really long though. I don't know if I'd finish it on stream. If I stream, because like I don't stream that often. It'd be like Red Dead, it'd be like a full year or something. I don't know how long it took me to finish Red Dead. Was that like a year? I wonder who the lurkers are. We sometimes get up to 10 people chatting, but like 3 or 4 people. 10 people watching, but 3 or 4 people chatting. Yeah, I always wonder that too. I always wonder if it's the same people every time, or just like random people, because sometimes I get random VTuber streams in my recommended and I click them. I was watching a VTuber the other day who randomly showed up my recommended, but then I was watching their stream and their chat was like so concerning. It was like, I don't know if this person is just like too polite to say anything or if they're like a toxic gamer, because their chat was like it was like very toxic, I guess. Edgy, I guess. But it was like a really cute girl, so I didn't know if she's just like such a small VTuber that she's like too shy to say anything to those people, or if she actually, I was like, or does she actually say these edgy things and she's just not doing that at this very second that I'm watching? I didn't know what was going on. But it was just a really random person with only a few viewers. But she had a really cute model. What was the last message I read? If I had more money, I would throw you a few dollars every so often, but you know how it is. No, I don't expect people to send me money. You guys don't have to send me any money. Thank you to my patrons, though, because some of you guys are patrons, and I never do anything on Patreon, and I feel bad about it. Thank you to my patrons. I know every time I say that, though, the people who are my patrons are just like, it's okay. Like, I guess you guys are fine with it. Or maybe you guys keep forgetting to cancel your subscription. I don't know. Forgot about that. Yeah, I think Genji is one of them, and he just forgot. I've just been draining your bank account every month for no reason, and you forgot about it. I should thank you guys more often. Properly gatekeep and make it a year to chat. That would be good. Then even if I got popular, well, I think a lot of people don't want to watch a VTuber if they can't chat, especially a small VTuber. Like, a lot of times the appeal of a small VTuber is that they can actually see your message. You have to like 1 year until you can say something. That's kind of fun because then that person is forced to sort of get the vibe and understand what would be more acceptable, but also I don't think people would stick around that long. The game is amazing. Yeah, Baldur's Gate, it looks fun. Imagine you said something and the streamer said, no, they are right. Oh my god. That would be really funny because of the fact that it was such a cute girl and she was like being so like, just like a cute, she was like, I don't remember what she was playing, but I think she might have been drawing, and it was just like, she was drawing a cute picture. Like, she wasn't saying any of the things the people in the chat were saying. And if she said that, that'd be so, it would just be so unexpected. It's like $6. Yeah, I think it's $5. Maybe it's $6 in Australian dollars. Because I forgot to cancel for a year. Maybe next year I'll remember to cancel. Well, you're probably joking, but I've done that before with subscriptions. Always forgetting to cancel for like a year. Well, that's just because I'm a procrastinator. That's true. There is a karaoke on Patreon, an old karaoke. You can join my Patreon. You can watch one karaoke VOD. There's one thing on there. We get a membership card as well. I didn't even know about that. It's $5 for me with tax. 2023? Is that how long you've been subscribed to my Patreon? That's a long time. Well, that feels, it's 2025. It's the very beginning of 2025. One karaoke, I'll take 2 more subscriptions. 1 karaoke VOD. I'll subscribe when I forget about forgetting to subscribe. Wait, what? That sentence got me mixed up. I'll subscribe when I forget about forgetting to subscribe. Okay. Oh yeah, you forgot. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I give it subs since you started it. I think so too. Well, thank you. Wow. I actually just took the money out of that not that long ago to pay bills. That's really what the money goes to, is paying bills. Wait, January 2022? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Wait, was 2023 the year Baldur's Gate came out? Is that what you meant when you said 2023? Wow. You posted it in the channel. Oh, they do give you a card. That's crazy. You got a card. That's awesome. Thank you. You guys, thank you. Don't feel like you have to. I feel bad. 2023 is the karaoke. Oh, that's the karaoke. Oh, okay. You have to have a very large brain to understand a Maggie Adona chatter. Yeah, my chat is very mature and intelligent. Is that what I said earlier? I think I said mature and thoughtful, which is similar. Well, people say thoughtful things, I feel like. Like, it's not like we've got Zoomer brain rot in our chat, and it's not like people are being, like, rude or anything. I feel like people they're thoughtful. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of touch. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. Indeed, I need to have a large brain to deconstruct what went wrong with Maggie's chatters. Oh my gosh. The 2024 video. Should I do another karaoke? I should do a karaoke stream sometime, especially because I'm in my confidence arc. The problem with karaoke, though, is I always want to sing Japanese songs, but I can't never remember the words. But I feel, this is weird, but I feel more embarrassed singing English songs, because Japanese songs feels like, I don't know, I just like Japanese songs better, and it feels like we all like Japanese. Like, we're the weebs. This is a weeb medium. Singing English songs feels weird because it's, like, exposing, like, my taste in English music. I definitely prefer to sing Japanese songs. Maybe I could learn some songs. How many songs are good for a karaoke stream? How many songs will I have to learn? Oh, Valentine. I could do well, that's only like 14 days away. I almost said Valentine's Day karaoke. What should I do for Valentine's Day? That's a Friday. Oh, Fridays I usually don't have to work because I have my computer science lab is late on Fridays, so I usually have more time on Fridays. So I could probably do a Valentine's Day stream this year. I feel, since I'm in my confidence arc, I could talk about this now. But every year I always stream on Valentine's Day, even if I had to work on Valentine's Day, and I'd be super tired. And it's because I've seen people who, like, when a VTuber doesn't stream on Valentine's Day, they get mad because they're like, she's with her boyfriend. And I always was afraid that people, but then I feel like my chat doesn't care about that, but I still get paranoid about things. So every single Valentine's Day, I always feel like I should stream, so people don't get mad. But the thing is, I don't feel like my chat would actually get mad about that. But I just always feel like I should do it because of that. That's probably weird, though. But I do still want... Valentine's Day is still fun, though. So maybe I should do a Valentine's Day stream. We don't have Jimmer brain rot. We have actual brain rot since we're so old. That's true. I think my chat is older than the average person. Older than the average person. No, I mean, like, older than the average VTuber chat. Wait, no, maybe not. I don't know. Well, at least I don't know. Like, people don't act like. Well, I don't know, actually. In my head, I was thinking VTuber fans are like teenagers, but that's not actually true, is it? VTuber fans are usually adults. I feel like a lot of times the VTubers are like Zoomer brained, and so the chat sort of acts more Zoomer brained. Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys are older than the average person. 2000 at least. Is that songs for karaoke? English songs? I've been looping Numb Little Bug. I don't know that song. Who's it by? Just like in anime, if you're not a teen, you're old. So we are a retirement home, hence the book clubs. Wait, that reminded me of something I saw. So lately I've been hanging out at like my local dead mall. Like, it's not the mall that me and Amiko went to yesterday. It's like a dead, empty mall that's like nearby. And it's because of I have to get a bus transfer from my new apartment to work. So in between the transfers, I just hang out at the mall. And I went inside the dollar store in the mall, and they were showing the weirdest movies in there. And the one movie was called The Book Club, and it was a movie about a bunch of elderly ladies reacting to 50 Shades of Grey. It was a movie about old ladies in a book club reacting to 50 Shades of Grey. Like, they read 50 Shades of Grey and they talk about it. And I was like, what is this movie? I almost bought it, but then I decided I didn't want to spend money. But I was so curious about what the heck is happening in that movie. Sure, but I'm on a concert on Valentine's, which is cool. Oh, you're going to a real concert, not a Maggie karaoke concert. What concert is it? That sounds fun. Wait, you don't have to tell me if it's like, maybe it's like an indie concert that like you're gonna get doxxed if you tell me. But if it's like a really famous person, you could say it. Or if it's an indie person, you could say it too if you want. Well, I don't know why I'm assuming people are gonna get doxxed. I mean, people on my chat are just chatters. Like, you guys aren't VTubers, so it'd be kind of weird if you got doxxed. Well, maybe you're secretly famous. I don't know. Maggie with a boyfriend? Haha, good one. Yeah, I don't even want a boyfriend. I've talked about that many times. Older than the average person. Or older than people our age. I feel older than people. Well, I don't know anybody my age. Everybody I know is younger than me or way older than me. Like, the people I go to school with are younger than me, obviously. They're, like, way younger than me. They're like 18. My Regulus friend is younger than me, quite a bit younger than me. Not like super young, like older than the people at my school, but still not in my age range. Then I don't really talk to, like, the people I work with, they're all way older than me. They're like middle-aged. I don't know anybody my own age. I don't know if I act older or younger or the same as people my age. I don't know that. Maybe you guys are the same age as me. I don't know. I feel like some of you. I feel like maybe we all. I don't know how old everybody is. 2,000 songs at least. That would be like, there's this girl who's always in my recommended, and she's always doing streams, like, singing until I reach this amount of subscribers. And she'll do it for a full weekend, but it's always, like, an amount of subscribers that it's just not feasible for her to reach. And so she'll just sing, like, for an entire weekend and, like, she'll, like, sleep on stream and then wake up and sing again. And I feel like her life is a little bit sad. But maybe she should set more realistic goals. But yeah, there's a VTuber who always shows up in my recommended who's like that. But I think I did subscribe to her because I felt a little sad for her. But yeah, I'm sure she sings like 2,000 songs or more a stream. It's from the US. The band is called Destroy Boys. I've never heard of them. Are they goth? Because you love goth music now. Oh wait, maybe there's somebody you've posted in the Discord music channel before. I didn't look at them. I'm sorry. I don't remember the names of them. I didn't listen. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. There's something right now in the music. Oh, M. Behold, Numb Little Bug. Oh, I've never heard of that person. I'm sorry. That emoji after I said I didn't listen to them. I'm sorry. They are punk. Oh. I was shocked that my GF sister is 20 and she was born in 2004. It's crazy. I know, years are crazy. At my one class, the professor like made a comment about like age or something, and everybody just started saying out loud the years they were born. And like this one girl was a senior, and so she was like, I don't know, how old is a college senior, like 21 or something? And when she said the year she was born, everyone was like, wow, like, you're so old. And then I was sitting there, I didn't say anything because I'm a quiet person. Like, if I said the year I was born, my year starts with a 19. My year starts on 19. They would think they would be like, who is this elderly lady? Also, that reminds me of another thing. Of that in class. I guess this is sort of spoiling my age, but I guess I don't care anymore that much. Do people get mad if I say my age? Well, this girl was talking about Timothée Chalamet, and this guy was like, how old is he by now? And she looked up his age, and like she said out loud, and literally everybody at the table gasped, and they said, oh, he's really old, and he's only like a little bit older than me. He's only a little bit older than me. Like, he is older than me, but he's only a little bit. I was like, if I said my age, I think they would all gasp at that too, and they say, oh, you're really old. Oh, Iris posted one of their songs. I went to uni with people in their 50s. My school has barely any older students, and it makes me sad. And there's this one girl in one of my classes, she's like 23, and she's always going on about how old she is, and I'm like, I'm older than you. She was in one of my classes last semester, and she's in one of my classes this semester. But the thing is, she was like making a comment about like, everybody here in this class is making me feel so old because my first phone was a flip phone. I was like, huh, you're 23. Like, my first phone was a flip phone. I feel like I'm the only one who can say that, because I feel like at her age, her first phone was probably not a flip phone. Because, like, I was the last person of my family to have a flip phone. Like, my younger sisters never had a flip phone. So I'm like, was your first phone really a flip phone? Or are you just saying that to, like, say that you're older than everyone? But I'm even older than you, so I know that you're a liar. I don't know. Maybe she's not, I don't know. I started college a bit late, then it took forever to finish my degree, so most people were younger than me. Yeah, I started college so late. I'm probably the oldest person there. Well, no, I know there's one, like, there's, like, a mom there. She's, like, well, mom doesn't necessarily mean older than me, but the implication, in my mind, a mom is older than me. I guess she could be my age, but, my advisor, my student advisor, my advisor sent me, like, that girl's email if we want to talk about being old. If we want to talk about being old hags at college. She didn't say that. My advisor didn't say that, but I didn't message her, though. I didn't message the mom. My GF is in her early 30s, and she's still in uni. Almost done, though. Oh, that gives me confidence. Well, that's the thing. You can be in your 30s and be in school. You can be even older than your 30s. But at my school, there's barely anybody that old. So I feel really old. My first phone was also a flip phone. My first phone was a Nokia. I think I still have it, but I don't use it. My dad handed me his old one. Oh. My first phone was kind of like well, it's like, can you tell what it is from the sound effects? It was like one of the ones that pushes out to the side and has like a hidden keyboard instead of like having to type with the numbers. Well, I don't know, maybe a 23-year-old. Well, I don't know how old everyone in chat is. Maybe a 23-year-old's first phone would have been a flip phone. I don't remember. I don't remember when like the iPhone when the smartphone became the norm. I remember when I told someone how old I was, and they asked if I had kids, and I was like, a kid at my age? That's a little young. And then realized some people do that. It happened to me too. Like, this girl I work with, when she asked how old I was, and I told her, she asked if I had kids, and I was a little bit offended. And then I realized that, wait, no, that's normal. It would be pretty normal. But also, maybe this is bad, but when people ask if I have kids, I always feel like a little offended, because it also feels like they're kind of accusing me of being a normie. I guess it's bad to think. But I'm like, ew, like, I want to have kids. I guess that's bad of me to think like that. But I just feel like having kids is like an embarrassing thing to have, because it makes me feel like old and like a normie. I don't know. Maybe that's bad. Well, I'm a VTuber, so you're allowed to complain about normies if you're a VTuber. If you're a regular streamer, you complain about normies, it makes you look a little bit weird, but VTubers do it all the time. I can immediately tell when you met, when you did the sounds. Are you just joking, or was that real? To be fair, I bought a Nokia smartphone as well. They had a Nokia smartphone? I didn't even know that. I remember my last flip phone, Motorola Razr V3. I don't remember the name of my flip phones at all. I think the iPhone was out in 2005. Wait, was it? For some reason I thought 2012. Wait, was it a smartphone by then? I don't feel like smartphones... I thought the smartphone generation started in 2012-ish. You meant it? You could actually tell? Wait, I'm gonna look up iPhone release date. 2007? Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense to me. Was it not, like, ubiquitous yet? I'm so confused. I don't remember smartphones being a thing in 2007. I was getting choking on my words. Oh, Saz posted a picture. I guess that's the girl that's in Saz's profile picture. Who is she? Oh, I accidentally bumped my camera. Same thing with marriage. I looked up one time, 27 is the average age, and I'm like, welp, I'm gonna be raising that number. I don't ever want to get married. Well, I guess if there was like a cute girl. Sometimes I think like... But I kind of feel like my idea of romance is, like, not healthy. Like, I want to... It'd be... Like, I don't really want romance, but if I had one, I always imagine, like, a girl who's more of a pet than a person. Okay, that sounds really bad. But, like, that's why I'm never probably... Well, I don't really want that, but, like, if I imagine, like, a situation where I wouldn't maybe enjoy that... It's like, I want, like, a cute girl that I could, like, dress up and she, like, doesn't do things that I don't want her to. That sounds really bad. That's why I'm not gonna have a girlfriend. Well, I would always dress her up in cute clothes, so it'd be fine if she only does things that I want her to. Because she would get cute clothes out of it. Like, I'm uncomfortable with the idea of romance because the other person has agency. That sounds really bad. That sounds really, really bad. Well, I'm not looking, so you guys don't have to be worried. That sounds bad. Barely aware pet girls. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. It sounds bad. Just get a doll, Maggie. I've actually kind of thought about that, but it's a little bit awkward. I always kind of wanted, like, but like a human doll, like that kind of looks like a sex doll. Well, I wouldn't even mind having like one of the, like, it'd be cool to have like a human-sized doll I can dress up. But that's like it looks a little creepy to own one of those things like that, especially because, like, how would I hide that? It's too big. Where would I put that when people come over? But it'd be fun to have like a human-sized doll I could dress up. I always think about that. I guess I could just buy like a mannequin, but then that's not like cute. I want her to have a cute face and cute hair. This is getting weird. Well, it's not because I want like a sex doll, but I want it'd be like that's like how you like that's like what exists. That's cute. That's like a cute person doll. Cute person sized doll. This is getting weird. Do they make normal, like, non-sexual human sized dolls that are cute that I can dress up? I'm sort of digging myself into a hole right here. Never mind about that. But let's just say that I have had, like, fantasies about, like, having a human sized doll that I can dress up and make cute and do her hair and put into clothes that, like, I kind of want to wear. Dress her up in my same clothes. Take her to the movies. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Well, since I'm a girl, I feel like I could get away with taking, like, a doll like that to the movies and people would not assume anything unsavory is happening. My problem has always been no one seems to want an actual relationship. And when I get asked out, they only want something casual. I want to flip a table. Oh, really? Is that what the world is like now? I've never tried dating before in my life, so I don't really know what things are like. If you were looking, I would be worried for the other person. Well, I would look for people who are into that, you know? There are people who are into that sort of thing. Well, I always kind of thought that rather than a girlfriend, maybe it'd be good to have like a sugar baby, like just a girl that I take out on shopping sprees. I actually wrote in my notes app about like my ideal future that I imagine with like there's like a girl, I take her out on shopping sprees and she like pretends to like me, but secretly she hates me. And she thinks that I'm revolting. And she has, like, a secret other girlfriend that she doesn't tell me about. And they always talk to each other about, like, how awful I am. Also, in the scenario, I'm, like, way older. And I'm, like, in my 40s or something at this point. And she's, like, in her 20s or something. And then her and her new girlfriend, they make plans to murder me, and then they kill me, because they think because like I always tell this girl that I'm gonna give her all my money when I die, but then none of the money goes to her, and all of it goes to my secret adoptive twink son that they didn't know existed and that I've never met. I planned this all out in my notes app. Well, it was just something I thought about that I thought would be kind of funny. I just thought it'd be kind of... Sorry, are you guys all gonna unsubscribe? This is what I was saying when I was saying this is why I can't get popular. Remember when I said I can't get popular because I say too many weird things? Anyways. Yeah, we will get robot one soon. I would love a robot. But the thing with robots is they sound cool in, like, sci-fi and stuff, but then in real life, when robots come out, they're gonna be owned by a company who's watching everything you do and spying on you. And selling your information. That's why I can't have a robot unless I make it myself. You can buy one and not use it for that. That's true. Is everybody unsubscribing because I just went on a weird ramble? Same thieves. Not that many people want to commit. I'm pretty happy with my GF though. If you buy it, you can use it for whatever you want. Human size. Nope, those are all lewd, but there are smaller ones that are specifically for dressing up. But it has to be human size so I can dress it in human clothes. It has to be human size so I can dress it up in human clothes because I want to be able to put her in cute clothes. Because there's not as many cute doll clothes. And then you have to find, with doll clothes, you have to find ones that are made to fit that specific doll. I like Dolphies though, they're cute. I would like a Dolphy. I just got out of a toxic relationship. I didn't know I was in one. Really? That's sad. I don't know. I'm not very good at comforting people, but I hope that I hope that things get better. I don't know. Well, it's good that you got out of it. So things should get better, right? Dating's kind of fun, I think, but also frustrating. It'd be fun to go places. I want to go to the amusement park on a date, and I want to go to the mall and buy the girl cute things, and yeah. And go to the aquarium. My fantasy is that I start doing hard drugs and start looking like God. That's a good fantasy. You could achieve that if you start doing hard drugs. No, you shouldn't do that. Don't do that. Never mind. Is this the kind of thing that YouTube will get mad at? I feel like this is against YouTube's guidelines to tell people to do hard drugs. But also, YouTube isn't watching this probably. I don't get like any viewers. Well, I get like 5 viewers. I have 5 people here. And I appreciate all of you, but I don't... Are you guys gonna report me? I can't wait for a Locked Tomb fan to see the runtime of the stream and think you had 4 hours. Oh. I didn't realize how long it was. It's been 3 hours so far. 4 hours worth of thoughts, and you only talked about it for like 20 minutes. I talked about it for like an hour, didn't I? Should I cut the rest of the stream? I feel like when I was talking about my ideal girlfriend scenario, it was bad. Well, I feel like it was obviously a joke. People know that I was joking when I was telling about how the girlfriend that's gonna kill me, and then all my money goes to my adoptive twink son that she didn't know existed and that I've never met. It's just a scenario I thought was funny. I didn't know it was toxic. Love is blind. Hindsight is 2020. I shouldn't let my dreams be true. No. Don't do hard drugs. YouTube Maggie is sus? No. Oh, Boris is here. Hi, Boris. Oh, no. I hope you weren't here earlier because I just said a lot of weird things. And you're going to think... Because... Well, Boris, I always want to have a good impression of me because... because he did my rigging. I was just saying weird things. But also earlier, Boris, I was talking about how much I appreciate you and recommend you to people. Because I was talking about how you gave me my teeth. And you made me so I can lift up my lantern. And you made it so I can grow out my hair really long. I report you like every 3 minutes. Pretty sure you're immune to it. What do you report me for? I would be too occupied with being addicted to hard drugs to cancel you. No. I will watch it later when I finish the book. You can watch it, but I did get off the rails and start talking about random things. I stopped talking about random things. I started talking like the first hour I talked about the book. I feel like a little more than the first hour. Should we? Well, I feel like I'm gonna end the stream soon because it's almost 1 p.m. I've been streaming for a while, and I feel like I'm running out of talking things. Did Maggie get into something weirder than Empreg? Well, I just started talking about like a scenario of like an idea I had for just like a romantic scenario. I was talking about why I could never be in a relationship, and it just got weird, I guess. It just got weird. Maggie was a human pet. Well, like I said, it would be somebody who is Well, that sounds weird when I say that. When you say that, it wouldn't be. It would be somebody who's into it. Well, that sounds weird. Like somebody who's okay with like the scenario. Well, sorry, this is sounding weirder the more I talk. Not really a human pet, but like. Whatever. Honestly, don't think there's much more we could cover about the book. Well, at the book club meeting, we can talk about at the next book club meeting. If there's anything that I forgot about this book, I could bring it up at the next meeting. At the next meeting too. I just spilled water all over myself. Max, will you release your human pet? Only in the house. Because I feel like if you do that in public, it's a little bit awkward. Wait, no, this sounds weird too. I'm joking around. I'm joking around. I don't know. I feel like this conversation got awkward. Oh, Kingy is here too. Everybody shows up right when the conversation got awkward. When I started saying weird things. Personally, if the person gets a home and food, it sounds pretty ideal. Yeah, I was talking about a scenario where the person would enjoy it, okay? They would be into it. There are lots of people who are into that sort of thing. I'm following lots on Tumblr. There's lots of blogs that I'm following of people who talk about things like that. Maybe that's where I'm getting influenced. I'm getting too influenced. I told you guys about how with Nosferatu, when it came out, all the people on Tumblr were like, yes, finally a movie for us freaks. It's probably because I'm following those kind of people that I'm getting influenced to talk about human pet. If I stopped following those people on Tumblr, I would become a normal person. Maybe. Did you go to drink and miss completely? Yeah. Hi, Kiki. That's not how you drink water, silly. I actually woke up 10 minutes ago. You woke up at noon. Well, it's Sunday, so that's a good time to wake up. Now I'm thinking about sleeping, so I started yawn. I'm probably going to take a nap after the stream, especially because I have to write an essay, and I'm always tired after streams, so I want to refresh my brain for essay writing. Becoming a normal person? I don't think that's possible anymore. That might not be possible anymore. Can I have my normie arc? Can I become a normie? I don't even know how to go about doing that. I guess make friends. And then be influenced by them. I have my one friend now, the Regulus friend, but they're they're not really a normie either. My GF always says, I look so normal, but I'm a really weird person. That's the thing. I was thinking about, I always feel like nobody else, at my college or, that I meet, whenever I see people, sometimes I think for a second, maybe they're into this, thing, or, maybe they, I always think maybe somebody's, a little bit more, into, internet stuff than most people are. And I'm always no, they look so normal. And then I'm wait, no, the fact of the matter is that I kind of look normal. You just can't really tell. I've never seen someone and be oh, internet person. You know? So, there could be, they walk among us. Among us. They walk among us. And you could just, see them. And you won't even know, you know? That's something I was thinking about recently. You normie. Essay, Maggie writing stream. Do you want a stream of me doing my essay? Is that against school policy, do you think? Live streaming the essay writing process? I don't think I would do that. I don't think I'd be able to make any progress. I don't think I'd be able to make good progress if I streamed my essay. I would just keep getting derailed by you guys. And I also would probably get derailed by myself. And I would start saying weird things. And then what if that'd be crazy. I thought about a weird scenario in which my professor found that out somehow. Look at random dude. Oh, he must be into pet play with him as the pet. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I look at people and I think maybe they're like online. Maybe they know what a VTuber is. Maybe they're into being a human pet. And they might want to be my pet. Some people at my college, though, they have the weirdest stickers on their computers. This one guy has a sticker on his computer that says, "Ask me about my OnlyFans." And I'm always wondering if that's a joke or if he actually has an OnlyFans. Especially because he looks... I think he might be, like, a senior or something. So he, like, is a little bit older than the other students. So, like, maybe he does have an OnlyFans. And this other girl, I don't know if it's the name of a band or something. There's this girl in one of my classes, and she has a computer with a sticker that says "hole" on it. With like, I said that really gutturally. I said "hole." Sorry, that sounded gross. I was just imitating the sound I made. Sorry, that was gross. Hole. She has a sticker that says "hole" in like cutesy cursive writing with like the O being a heart. Like, is that the name of a band, or do you just love Hole? I don't know. I feel like it's a little awkward. Hole? Huh? But, yeah, there are people at my school with the weirdest stickers, so I guess them I might assume something is going on there. We can give you prompts. What do you mean prompts? Oh, for my essay? I already have, prompts for essay. I have to write about comparing and contrasting two different Roman historians. Yeah. Well, sorry, I actually yawned. I have a yawn button. I don't remember what it is. Is it 2? No, 2 is my shock and confusion and disgust button. That's my yawn button. When I commissioned that from Boris, I thought I'm playing like a sleepy character. I didn't really realize that that I wouldn't end up playing that character so much and would just be myself. I thought I was going to be playing like a sleepy girl, and so I thought Yawn would work well. But now I don't really play a sleepy girl. I just act like myself. Yeah, I don't really act mellow because I'm not really that mellow of a person. But yeah. Yeah, it's a band, really? It's time to cover your laptop with Yaoi and Yuri stickers. I thought about that. I actually thought about that. I thought I wanted to get some stickers for my laptop, and I want to shove like a million of them, like so much that you can't even tell what's happening, and they're all like overlapping each other. I thought that some of the stickers should be about Yuri and Yaoi. But not Ahegao faces. Oh, Genji said also Ahegao faces. I don't think I'll put those on my sticker. I feel like, on my laptop. I feel like that'd be a little bit more awkward than just like a sticker about Yuri or Yaoi. Mpreg stickers. They probably have those on Etsy. Mpreg sticker. Oh god! This one's horrible. It's like Mike Wazowski. And he looks so gross and impregnated, and he's sweating, and he's holding his hand against the wall, and he's saying, "I can feel the contractions." Why is this the first one that comes up when I type in Mpreg sticker? I just thought that there'd be one that just says Mpreg. I didn't realize it'd be in this much detail. There's also one that has like an anime guy on it, and he's very pregnant, and he has a text bubble that says, "I have your baby," and there's like a game box on the bottom that says, "Will you promote him to a housewife? Yes or no?" Huh? Well, it says something housewife, but I don't know what that word is or what it means, so I don't know if it's something bad. Why is there another Mike Wazowski one that says, "Oh no, my water broke. My eggs are breaching." It's called "Oh no, my eggs" sticker. Oh, wait, these are all made by the same person. They have like a million. Ah! The Mike Wazowski stickers are so like gross looking, and I can't tell if they're a joke or not. Because they don't really. I can't tell. Some of them look like jokes and some of them look serious. Anyways, I'm gonna be done with that. That was a little scary. The Mike Wazowski ones, they were just look so like traumatizing. Like he's sweating and leaking and like his eyes are turning bloodshot and watering. There's also like one of the stickers was just Mike Wazowski's eggs because it was like green eggs, and there's another one that was just Mike Wazowski holding an egg. I guess they love Mike Wazowski oviposition. Well, anyways. That happened in the movie, remember? Monsters Inc. had an Mpreg scene. That would have made the movie better. Well, I liked Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski eggs. Oh, Iris put in the Discord a pin that says, "It's 2024. If you're not into Mpreg by now, you are a coward." That'd be perfect for my laptop. But that's a pin, it looks like, and not a sticker. I could put it on my book bag. My tummy's grumbling. I think I'm going to end stream now. I've been streaming for a while. Even though some people, Boris and Kingy just showed up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I guess I'm going to end stream now. Lately I've been wanting to do a game stream, so maybe I will sometime, but I'm so busy that I don't know if that'll come true or not. But we'll see. Maybe if I don't have a ton of schoolwork next weekend or something. But thank you guys for coming to my stream today, and it was fun, and yeah, and I posted in the Discord the next book club meeting for the people who are reading the book, and I think that's it. Okay, I'll see you guys later, and bye bye.